Hello, everyone, and welcome to Star Wars Alternate Timeline, Episode 2, The One Sith. Now, we'll actually introduce our new player. They're just joining us for Episode 2. And I do apologize to everybody else that I didn't run the session as often as I wanted to due to life. But I want actually Rel Kota to actually introduce himself to the party and who his character is and what his character does. Okay, Rel, to you.
Hello, my name is Alan Araka. I play Rel Costa. He is a Miraluka who was born in a Mandalorian culture. Under very, very peculiar circumstances, was brought into the Jedi Order as a young child. Has kind of worked his way up a bit. He's definitely a bit standoffish as compared to his peers. Sent off on a lot of solo missions, so coming across him will be hopefully a bit of a treat. And I apologize for how he comes off ahead of time.
All right. Okay, thanks for that, Rel. But now, let's go straight for your scene. This is days before the event of Aslin, Anduin, and RT left towards the planet Oyaga Praxut. But here, Rel Kota, you have been called forth towards the council chamber to meet up with the Grandmaster of the Jedi Order, Anakin Skywalker. Sitting next to him is Yoda, even though he have retired from being the Grandmaster of the Order himself and passed it over to Anakin. The other two masters, you could look to the left of you as you stood there, sitting there on the chair. As they look at you, you have been that prominent Jedi, they think to yourself. You see Master Maul Opress, and also another master sitting down, like looking at you, apparently. A woman, long hair, slightly tanned skin, but she just eyes you, her leg sitting comfortably on the chair within the council chambers itself. But as you stood there looking at Anakin Skywalker, he looks at you and he asks you, Padawan Rel, he asks. You can see Anakin's face, stern or serious, but you can sense that he bears no ill towards you. Then he asks, you came to our order years ago, and you have grown to be strong Jedi. And yeah, he turns to look at Master Yoda, and Yoda and looked to you and said, strong you are. Sense it, I can. But again, the feeling within you. See, with a slight darkness from within, Yoda asks, as he looks. Then Anakin continued from there as he looks at you and said, young Rel, we asked you here within the council chambers not because we want to punish you for anything, but we want to actually seek you out for a task that perhaps we deem or we have chosen to see that perhaps you could solve. There is a planet not far from Coruscant, a place called Praxut. We would actually like you to head there and investigate of a certain location that only the locals know. There is a person within the local village itself, or perhaps a twilek, that could actually help you to actually seek out these ruins. Then Yoda interrupted Anakin and said, "Hmm, that's what he said, young Ren. Seek out this place. Darkness I felt. But with your knowledge of the Force, you will. Fine. those that needs help, and those that you help to help you. Other ones we will send if you are not to return within a number of days. Then you look at Anakin, you look at Yoda, and how do you respond, Rel Costa?
It isn't our hope that more Padawans will not be further needed. It will be done, Master.
Then Anakin nodded. Then he got up from his chair, and so does Yoda. And Anakin looks to you, Rel. Then, indeed, young Rel. But there's something else. Come, follow us. We would like to actually bring you to the hangar. I want to actually show you something. As he both Anakin and Yoda led you towards the landing pad, you followed them. But Master Maul oppressed and the young woman, apparently also a Jedi Master, just look at you. They stood up. They stood up. They bowed their head as Anakin and Yoda left, and they sat down again as you slowly walk away and walk towards the parts of the Jedi Temple, followed by Anakin and Yoda. As you followed, Anakin actually pulled up his hood and led by Yoda itself. And both of them looked to you and asked. Anakin actually asked you, Rel, asked you a simple question. When you came towards this order, young Rel, you were young, you were brash, but strong you are. Your technique with a lightsaber was increased fast. You move with grace. Something that I find astonishing as you walk together with Yoda. And Anakin then asks you again, but do you know about your past, young Rel? Anything that you could remember? Because it seems that you have hid yourself perhaps in darkness that you do not want to actually show, or the light do not cast upon you. As Anakin walk, and waiting for an answer from you.
I was trained in some aspects by my father before I was brought here. Much of them old, traditional Mandalorian teachings.
Anakin then looks at you and said, the Mandalorian teachings is indeed actually improve you in your combat abilities. Then Yoda continues, but not everything can be solved through combat, young Rel. But here is where we look at the skills of diplomacy. A lightsaber is the tool, but a tool to grant those with peace and not with aggression. Then Yoda waiting for an answer from you, Rel, as you walk.
You'll have to excuse me, Master Yoda. Survival doesn't come with the option of diplomacy. That is what I was taught.
Mm. But you came. The temple is without any proper training. But your skills, the lightsaber, was indeed great. But the masters we lack. You are not without. But your skills itself is further improved. Perhaps if Luke Skywalker were to return, he could train you further in your Jedi arts. As he walks, you heard about the stories of Luke Skywalker and Leia Skywalker. But Luke is currently on his own mission, seeking out mysteries of the Sith elsewhere within the Outer Rim, together with other Jedi's. But now you are here to actually solve some certain disputes or looking for an ancient artifact. And as I can walk further in front, and I can then ask you, when you land on the planet, young Rail, of course, you'll be faced with some certain challenges, but I believe the populace will not actually cause you much harm, unless, of course, harm comes to you. But if that were to happen, I hope you have the wisdom and the knowledge to actually prevent such things from happening.
I will do my best, Master Skywalker.
As Anakin and Yoda walked towards that door together with you, you entered the hangar to look at the ship, and from there, Yoda stood, and Anakin stood not far from where Anakin's standing. And Anakin looks at you and said, "Take the starfighter, my young Padawan. That is a standard Jedi starfighter. It's an improvement over our old one. I believe you were not born yet, around, I guess around this time." He smiled. "But you have the skill and the knowledge. All of you were trained to actually use starfighters. I believe the other Jedi Padawans are currently training to use the current X-Wing or the A-Wing. But we are starting to actually deploy the new Jedi starfighters, and perhaps you could use one. It's fast. It is as fast as the A-Wing, but as durable as an X-Wing. But you can actually use it right now." Then over to Yoga Praksut. Let's hope that you don't bump into any pirates or any bounty hunters. But you should be fine. There's nobody here that would actually go against us for the time being. Not now, of course. But sometimes, young Rail, always be wary of your surroundings. And he can ask you, telling you to be careful. Yoda has said, "Trust in your instinct, young Rail."
I will
Then
be careful, Masters.
then both of them then stood there quietly looking at you as you walk towards the new Jedi Starfighter. The 83 or the 84, you're unsure, you think to yourself. Then, as you walk, get straight towards the cockpit, you entered, and then you look at the cockpit itself. And then you start the engine and flew off straight towards Yaga Praksut. It did not take long, of course, for you to actually arrive at Yaga Praksut itself. When you land on the planet's surface, you paid the simple 100 credits to get it refueled and prepped, perhaps for your next flight. The landing pad itself was empty, but as you got out from your ship, you head straight towards Yagaprasut's small little town, where immediately after you entered, you were greeted by those that wait for any travelers that came from underworlds. You see a man immediately walk straight towards you as you arrive. As you can see his yellow skin, then you can see his mannerism as he walked towards you, and he stopped you and said, "Can I actually offer you with some wares? Or perhaps I could actually offer you with something else." It's like, "You can head towards the tavern and have the best drinks and food. Or perhaps you can actually find some comfort within our taverns and inns. Or if you fancy to win a few games of Pzax, perhaps you can actually head straight here." And he points to one direction, and then he said, "And perhaps you can savor our most popular drinks and also other smaller tidbits." As you actually entered this small Yagapraksut town rail quarter, you were alone. But you can sense that this man is trying to introduce this small town planet, its merchandise, its delicacies, and everything else. And Yakapraksut is not, how to say, a tourist spot. You know that. Because there's not many people here other than the small town populace. But other than that, there's really nothing much. But you are here to look for people You are here to actually look for doors that could actually lead you towards the Twilight Village. That is the first question perhaps you probably want to ask the guy, or perhaps you can actually save with the food. But he already told you where's the best place to actually pay for bazaar. And based on your knowledge, you can actually roll for your skill. You can roll for insight.
I will do that.
Okay, that's good. Roll. When you look at this alien, he said to try out all the local delicacies, try to play bazaar. But you know for a fact that if you want information regarding the Twi'leks, the best place is to actually head straight towards the bar and play some bazaar with perhaps some other notorious people to get that information. And it's not really far. You can actually ask this man that simple question and to lead you there, or you can actually find that direction yourself. So what do you want to do, Rel?
Well, if I'm looking to play a game of Bazak, where should I go?
Ah, that's good. Come, let me lead you there. You are new here, I can see that. Come, follow me. He leads you straight towards the place where you can actually play the Psak, urging you to follow. He waves his hand to tell you, come, come here, come, I'll show you. As you enter the door, you can see a number of people selling merchandise. You can see a Qatar selling what seems to be some sort of juice and even some sort of electronic devices. And also uh, another Qatar like selling other wares. And you can see a number of people here selling stuff, which is not much that you would want. But the man then tells you, you can ignore them, you can ignore them. Follow me. These people, they're just coming here to have some drinks and waiting for some other customers. But as you cross that line, Rel, you can hear the people sending you, come over here, like save our wares, come. And some of them is all speaking galactic basic because that is a common strings, the street slang of the many planets. But this man at least you, Kai, ignore them. You're not supposed to buy the stuff from them. But in one vendor, like you can see the number of people here. But roll for your perception.
Okay.
Ah, as you cross the vendors, you see a female Twi'lek with blue likus, like with brown leather straps, like covering her forehead, as she actually selling her wares and then looking at you. But after that, she actually called you and urged you to come over. But the man said, ignore her. She's like selling some stuff from the outside of the village. Ignore. Come, follow me.
Well, I'm sure I have more than enough money to go around. It won't be any harm to ask what she's selling.
And the man then turns to you and said, all right, okay, fine. And he moved his head left and right and said, okay, come, let's get over here. And then he put his hand and slam it slightly, not so loud, on the table. And you can see that they're selling some sort of the planetary vegetables, mostly fruits, dried fruits. And you can see dried lizards, mostly cooked. And you can see the Twilight at the other side. Like you can see a liquid like move over and you notice that she smiled. At first she was sad because you didn't come over to her vent, and then the man ignored her completely, and then she quickly rushed over and said, yes, hey, uh yeah, I'm actually selling some stuff that from our village outside. uh not to be rude, my name is Rayala, and here's some fruits. It's dried up. We remove the juices to make into this juice, the juices that we're making, and it is very vigorous, and it gives you some sort of well, we call it some sort of healing potential. But then after that, the alien man looks to you and said, you don't have to believe her. Healing potential, man. Whatever. But well, it's up to you. First, you can head over to this part. They're playing Pazak. He points to one table where you can see 2 to 3 Rhodians. It's like playing some card with a Duros. Or you could stay here and buy whatever she's selling.
How much for one container of that juice you're speaking of?
Ah, this one, 50 credits.
Hmm.
It's like,
How
then she
about
still looks at you.
how
50
about
credits,
60 credits?
60. Then you see her eyes like suddenly like, what up? This. And the man that looks to you and said, she just said 50. And you're giving her 60? Ah, you're.
The extra 10 is for some questions you may be able to help and answer for me.
The Twilight looks to you. She bowed her head. Then she said, sure, sure. Any questions? You're a good help, sir. Um, and you're too kind. And you see a man behind her that stood back. He's quite short, though, with stubble of hair and short. Like, hey, you. It points to you, Real. Perhaps after you buy her juices, you can over get to mine. Yeah, I sell good electronic stuff. See. Then he walks over, and then the girl, the Twilight woman, then looks to the short man and ignored him. Then she quickly turns to you and said, "Um, what type of information do you need?" She asks you.
You said there's a village not too far from here with other Twi'leks there.
Ah, yes. Yes, there is. I'm from there. It's roughly about two 2 days of travel. I have a very old worn back speeder at the back, but you can rent it. But and then after that, you see the alien man and said, "Ah, whatever. Do what you want. But I told you where the place to play Papasak. You can buy the juices from her. I'll wait outside. If you want anything or any information, sir, I'll be right outside." They walks away.
Uh, Before he goes away, he will take out 30 credits and hand it to him. Here, you're going to try to swindle it out of me anyways.
He walks back. Oh, yeah, Teddy. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Then he walks away happily.
Oh. Would
And
you
then the
happen
Twilight
to
woman looks to you and she said, "Mm, that's very generous of you to give him 30. Most of the people just give him 10.
well, 30 buys me some quiet and a little bit less irritating company.
Ah, yes. Yeah, well, just tell you the juices are 50, but thanks for the 10. My village isn't that far from here, but let me give you the directions. Then, do you have any um data pad with you that can put it down for the coordinates?
He pulls out like a small, simple data pad.
You pass it over to her. Then she actually key in the coordinates and location. Then she pass it back to you. Here it is, sir. If you want to buy fresh fruits and more juices, head over.
Perfect, much appreciated. Um,
Then she bows her head and say thank you again to you.
you wouldn't happen to know anyone from your village that would know anything about any old ruins in the region, would you?
Oh, yeah, those people over there. She points at the Duros and the three Rhodians playing card. They come to my village very often. They seem to be looking at this really old ruin that's been left empty for a long time. Not too sure why, but then maybe you can ask them.
Hmm, perhaps. Thank you again for the information.
Then she bows her head. Then after she starts sitting and waiting for other customers, which there won't be any.
And he will actually make his way over to the Duros.
When you head over to the Duros looks at you and said, "Ah, I see you talking to the Twi'lek. She's quite nice, don't she? She's quite nice, ain't she?"
Mm, quite.
Yeah,
Her wares are well with it, I'm sure.
but you are sorry, but you're wearing the scarf. How do you walk? Over your head, over your eyes. How you see?
Let's just say I get by on my other senses.
Ah, not want to pry, but we don't see many of your kind on this planet. So, when you talk to Rayala, and now you're here, you must be the hiree they've been asking. People, we've been asking for help from the council for quite some time to send out somebody from the, how do you call it, the Jedi Council. In terms to this place that we want to look at, we are looking for somebody with potential. And are you the one? Since you say that you walk around not able to see and say that you're walking with your special sense.
Perhaps. But there's also someone, possibly a twilek, that should know some ins and outs and some more information about the ruins nearby.
Well, you are in luck. By the way, my name is Pusu, and you are.
Well,
Ah, good, good. Well, we will leave Riala there. Perhaps you can follow us. We got our speeder park outside. You can ride with us so we can head straight to where it is. We do not know, but we are seeking the Twi'leks for help. And just to tell you, we have to make sure that the Twi'leks actually work for us. And then after he slowly leans towards the table and then he asks, are you by any chance working for someone by the name of and then after that he turns to the other Rhodians and said, what's his name? Then the Rhodians then turns to the Duros and said, no idea, boss. We have no idea. Then the Duros like, ah, it could be anybody. But then again, you look exactly like that person. So let's not waste time. Do you want to head over?
the sooner the better.
Mm, that's good. That's good. Come then, follow us. They can see the Rhodian and the Duros going outside and heading straight towards their speeder. And then the Duros and said, we don't have enough space. You stay back. Atas! You stay back. No, gee whiz. They see the Rhodian and the off. I went inside and then the Duros, they asked you a number of questions. Like, how's things? And how do you, can you even really read things with your minds? And can you even try reading his mind? And so forth.
I don't think you want me touching his mind in any way. He might jump off the side of the speeder while it's going at full speed.
Yes. And then after that, it took you a number of few hours, but you arrive at the base itself. After that number of hours, and then the Duros and the Rhodians, so after dropping you, they left again. But it was during this time. Let me drag it in. Okay, but before that, all right, Aslin and Anduin.
Right, I'm in.
You arrive at the cliff. You arrive at the destination that was given to you by the twilek. But you are unable to see further forward due to the point that the cliff itself is quite high, roughly about 30 to maybe 40 feet high from where you currently are. And you're unable to actually further forward. The only thing you heard, maybe, was roll for perception, both of you, Aslin and Anduin.
Perception, here comes.
Right. Okay. You heard it? 16 and 18. Okay. Anduin and Aslin. When you arrive, you park your speeder somewhere further up front, able to actually see what was it, but you can hear what it was. It was the sound of a speeder over the cliff itself. And then driving on, at first, you heard the sound, and then another sound, coming and leaving. But in order for you to actually see who it was before they leave, you need to climb the cliff. And the cliff is also quite steep. In order to climb, if you want to climb, you have to roll for athletics. But where do you to climb first?
I simply tell Undoing that looks like someone just came in and left Undoing. Perhaps this is to our advantage if there is less of them right here, right now.
But
Roach?
also at the same
Yeah.
time, Anduin and Aslin,
Mm-hmm.
Ah,
as you heard the vehicle actually coming in and drove in from the cliff, you hear the sound of a ship flying past, of course, this cliff area and land not far from where you are. But, Rail, you don't have to roll for perception for this. You saw a starship flying past, going over where you currently are right now, but heading towards the small town where you came from. Maybe it's just another traveler, but you're unsure. But
what is that?
it was also here that you met another Rhodian, well, actually coming walking towards you. He speak Rhodian to you at first. But you don't understand. Do you have Rhodian?
I do not.
Okay. No, you do not. And after that, another Rhodian then actually appeared. Walking out from the building, then he came to you. Then he stood there asking in Galactic Basic, "Ah, so you must be the one that he sent over to actually check on the ruins in the distance. It is not far from here, of course. It is just a walking distance. Do you want us to lead you there?"
That would be best, yes. However,
Ah, good.
once I get to the ruins, is there anyone that knows the insides of them? Anyone that would have any sort of map or sense of direction once inside?
But after a while, you can actually see that when the Rhodian actually came out, roll for your perception, Rel.
Okay.
You could have sworn you actually heard some sounds coming from within inside the building where the other Rhodian just came out from. But you're unsure to make out of it. Then Rhodian actually turned his head back and then look where that sound is coming from. But you're unsure where it is. You can roll for your insight, DC 15.
Okay. Not that much better.
Oh, might not. Then you're unsure like why it is. But the Rhodian then said, hmm. But before anything, perhaps we should actually wait for the others. But if you really insist of heading towards the ruin first, then perhaps we should actually rest for the time being. Of course, your traveling here was long and hard. Do you think that you need to go, or do you want to sit down and rest your weary legs? Rodian asks you. Well,
I suppose I could rest for a moment before departing.
ah, good, good. Perhaps you should actually enter here. He points to the small building. There's a bit inside you can rest. While me and my friend here will actually look around. There seems to be something that we need to actually talk about.
Understood. Though I
Then
would
you head
check
over
to
to this
see.
building, which is just next to you on your right. You head over.
Yes.
You see a bed over at the other side. You can see it nicely and properly. But now, Anduin and Aslin. Okay. Aslin, as you see dust trails in the distance heading further away, you feel as if that somebody is actually coming towards your general direction. But our tree and also our tree, let me head over here first. Wait, let me.
Yes.
Oh, where are you?
At the wee bottom of the map.
Right,
Right.
there we are.
Our tree. As you arrive at this canyon itself, the ship docked not far from where you are. Yeska, Trixar then told you and said, I think it's actually a good choice that we should actually stick with our Jedi friends. I felt something is. I felt a bit cold. Can you feel that, R3?
Uh, I don't believe I have a temperature sensor.
She just like laugh and smile, look at you. All right.
Well, it wasn't a
I,
joke.
then she said, "It's hot out. It's hot, but I can feel the cold. My shoulder. I think we should actually head back. And can you communicate with one of the Jedi? So, what was it? What was it called? The two brothers, Aslin and Anduin.
Uh, let me check my inventory.
Communicator.
I do. R3 just sits there for a moment and then goes, "Do you have a spare comm link?"
I do. Let me check. Yes, I do. Okay, let me connect it
Toss it
to
over.
you. Let me connect to you. All right.
The Bluetooth.
Okay, try and communicate.
The Bluetooth
The
device is ready to pail.
and you notice that Trixar puts the communicator on you, and you try to actually connect it, and you try to actually communicate together to Aslin and Anduin. R3. Roll for your technology skill. DC 15.
Beep boop bop beep boop bop bop. There we go. Technology.
Right.
25.
Right. It's like a bit higher than that. Okay. You communicate nicely. Aslin and Anduin, as you two were just there at the cliff itself, about to climb up, suddenly you hear beep boop, beep boop, beep boop, beep boop, beep boop, beep boop.
I put out my communicator and open it and say, this is Aslan.
You have binary, is it?
Yeah, of course, binary. Duh.
Okay. All right.
I
Okay,
have
good.
binary as well.
All right, good. That is an important
Very
language
good.
skill.
Yeah.
Okay, right. R3, you've noticed that Trixa doesn't feel like she wants to go over towards the ancient temple.
Mm.
But you communicate with Aslin and Anduin, asking them where are they currently at right now.
Yeah, where you at? Blue lady got cold feet.
Well, we are not that close to the hideout of the gangsters, and we heard a ship and a speeder coming. Like, we heard first the speeder, so I'm guessing that some of them have left, but we also heard a ship land not that far from here. Perhaps you can join us so we could, even the odds. Us four versus how many left over of these bandits, so we can liberate the hostages if they have them still. And then
First of all, I'm not entirely sure what you're expecting me to do.
just
Second of all,
just be the cheerful you and distract them. I mean, I'm pretty sure none of
you
them
want
speak
you
binary.
want me to be live bait?
Technically, you're never live to begin with.
That
Artie.
is incredibly rude. I'm offended. Anyways, do you have coordinates to your current position?
I sent him the current coordinates of where we are and how far the enemy camp is from us.
Okay. You got the coordinates, R3. Trixa didn't ask you. Trixa asked you, so R3, where are they right now?
I tell her where they are.
All right. Okay. Then let's over there. Then let us head over. This place feels different than the other temples that I've been to. It's as if that the winds itself is telling me to go away. But too bad you can't feel that, R3. But I do.
Yeah,
It's
sure.
dark.
Wind. Got it.
Yes.
I
Wind,
believe you.
R3.
Sure.
The wind is dark. It's cold, R3. It's cold. She shakes you by your core, shaking you left and right.
Oh, watch the paint.
It's cold in here. I say it's cold. Oh,
It's
cold.
Look,
cold and it's scary. Don't ever
look,
live
geez,
for
we're
world.
going already.
All right. Jeez, okay. Let's go. And then, meanwhile, back at the base. Now to Aslin and Anduin. It is getting dark. Do you two climb the cliff to a proper position? Where do you two want to go? Aslin first, then Anduin. One action each.
I basically
Okay.
tells Anduin that Anduin, we should proceed closer to the enemy camp. It's getting
Yeah.
almost late. We'll check the ship once we're
Yeah.
done.
Well, if you say late, if you plan to camp, I would suggest we camp on the high ground. So
And let them see the fire in the distance. Yeah, smart move.
Yeah,
we'll yeah, well, I don't
we should just get closer to the enemy camp. At least if we can see them, we can, give a
okay,
proper.
okay. So how okay, let's scout the area first, walk slowly, and then we'll decide where to camp.
All right. Okay. So ping where you two want to go. Here, on top of the cliff. Here, or behind here. If you were to make camp behind the cliff here, they won't be able to see
Where are
in
you
the scope.
pinging?
Wait, is there any area here that has like those
If
like
you were to ping here, they won't be
crevice?
able to see due to the cliff, due to the height of the cliff and so on. But if
Okay,
you put it at the top, yes, obviously everybody can see it.
Mm-hmm.
okay, okay. First, how about Aslin?
Mm-hmm.
You start camp here. I'll check the enemy's movement first. Anything, I'll update you.
Okay. I basically go over and prepare like the tent and prepare the tents and everything.
Okay, it's not like more like a tent. It's more like a small little sleeping bag and then a light stick that can heat your body up. So that's simple. It's not really cold over here, so it's a
Mhm.
bit warm, heaty. Yeah.
I just simply like use the force to push small stones away and make it more, comfy and homey a bit, and like set up the fire and everything else.
If you use the force, I'm gonna ask Rail to roll for his wisdom saving throw to feel that.
Oh,
Rail, roll for wisdom saving throw or charisma saving throw based on your force abilities. Ooh,
not
yes,
bad.
you felt that. Rail, as you actually rest on that bed, you felt that there was a tremor or a ripple within the force. Somebody is actually using some force abilities not far from where you are. You sense it, but you're not too sure from where. Do you ignore it or just keep on continue resting and rest for the time being?
Rel was already a little bit on edge with the two. So feeling that, he's going to uh try to step outside stealthily. And once he does he see anything in particular, anyone?
You don't see anybody here other than the two Rhodians. There's one Rhodian here at the camp. He seems to be making some sort of fire. And other than that, you felt something dark, cold at first, but not so cold. It's like a slight chill. And also at the same time, you're trying to look around because the cliff itself is roughly about 30 to 40 feet high. So blocking any light from your current view. I just don't want to put too many dynamic lighting because I just want you guys to see how high the cliff is. And now roll for your perception. This is gonna be some sort like because Aslin did not start a fire, so you just need to roll perception, but the DC is quite high to notice that flicker of light in the distance. Yeah, no enough. You sense a force, but you don't see anything. You don't sense anything again after that. So it could be anything. The force too works in mysterious ways. So anything can emit the force, like maybe a bird or somebody or something within this location. So what you do now, Rel? Either or you go back to room or you wait or you walk around.
I'm gonna walk around a bit because he's a little suspicious about this building because it seems like they were trying to take his attention away from it.
Mm-hmm.
So he's
All right.
actually going to try to stealth his way over to this side of the building.
Okay. Roll for stealth. Well, roll for this guy's deception. Okay. Ready to use stealth. Nicely over to that side of the door. Not to be seen by the Rhodian at the campsite. He seems to be unable to notice you. But as you walk towards this building, the walls itself, you can hear voices from inside, like the Rhodian, like talking over some sort of comlink. And you can hear the voice itself. But now you need to roll for perception. Okay. You hear the Rhodian actually speaking Galactic Basic and said, We have we have actually found what we actually want. And he is here. You can hear the voice from the comlink. Here? But we have just sent him over. Who is this he? The one that you sent. He is here. I did not send anybody. You can hear the voice from the other side. I did not send anyone other than the particular tool that I've sent. This he that you mentioned, keep a close eye on him until my two lords would further investigate on the current situation. Very well. We shall keep him company for the time being. But how about the little girl? Then the voice at the other end, the calm voice, said, Keep the little girl for the time being. She is instrumental in opening the artifact. But once it is open, dispose of her. Then the Rhodian then speaks out and said, Very well, Star. Then he put on the comlink. Then you can hear footsteps of him actually walking out of the building slowly. When you're a Durrell.
Is he already out of the building?
Not yet.
I'm going to try to come around this corner and rush inside before the other Rhodian sees me.
Mm-hmm. All right.
And I'm going
Okay.
to rush in right there. Yeah.
Then roll for your stealth.
Let's hope it does okay. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yep. It's okay versus the passive. And then the Rhodian was actually surprised to actually see you. And she said, Yes, it's you. You are supposed to be resting before we actually head out. So it's best that you actually rest for the time being. But
Right. I just had a few questions about our little venture.
hmm. And what is that question? You can see the staircase actually like leading up, just like the other room. But this only lead up towards the rooftop, which actually have nothing much.
Right. I was just wondering a few things, like, and he'll quickly draw his saber and hold it to the Rhodian's neck. Where's the girl?
You take out your saber, and after that you like look at it. Ah, different color. Then roll for. But before that, before you roll for any intimidation or whatever, okay, Anduin, you were the one that actually climbing up the cliff. Okay, now roll for your athletic.
Okay.
Uh,
Athletics.
mhm.
Athletic. Okay. What?
Right. It
What?
seems that Master Ball or Press did not teach you how to climb rocks, Anduin. You
Or
tried to
taught
climb.
him or taught
Okay,
him the
my roll
force
is
jump. Or teach him
very
even
bad.
force jump.
My athletics is about 5 points, higher. So what the hell?
You tried to climb. Okay, Aslin, in the distance you can see Anduin trying to climb, but every time he climb up like roughly about 5 feet, he slides down again.
I just
Then try
simply
to climb again. Okay, roll for athletic, Anduin.
He pulls a Legend of Zelda.
Athletic. Here comes. Oh, come on. Why my bad
And
so
still, okay, you climb up to roughly about 10 feet, but it's actually 30 feet high. So better don't roll a natural one or something after this.
okay, I'll
Okay.
try. Okay, slightly better.
All right, you did better. Okay, and then last one.
Okay.
All
Ooh.
right. Then you reach the top over here.
Mm.
Which slightly impressed Aslin as they actually like look at you trying to climb up. But yeah, but maybe you should improve more in your athletic skills. He thinks to yourself, like, maybe Master Maul should teach you how to use the force to climb mountains.
I simply like thinking like Aslan he basically think you like to himself, dude, we know force jump. Why climb this thing again? Unless you wanna physically be fit, then that's your prerogative, but use force jump.
So it's like it's like here I say, sorry man, I'm barely scratching off the basics here. I'm still getting used to it.
Oh no
All
no
right,
no
okay,
no.
Aslin.
Um,
But Aslin, you reach the top. Now you head over here. A good vantage point.
Okay.
You mean
Okay,
Anduin?
I will.
Oh yeah,
Anduin, yeah.
yeah, Anduin.
Yeah.
Oh, you should really change your names, man. Really, it's like brothers.
Oh, okay, okay.
It's really like brothers, you
We got
Okay,
Anduin, we
so
got Aslin, we got Rail.
know.
okay, so once I climb here, I will like silently crawl to here, and then
Mhm.
I try to see what.
Okay, roll for your perception, Anduin, to see if you can see from that distance, see what's going on. Okay. Other than the two buildings
Why is so
where the
dark?
Twi'leks is actually staying in, but you don't see the Twi'leks though. You don't see anybody at all. But the only thing you see is light. And there's somebody making fire. The only person you can see is the Rhodian making the fire. But other than that, well, while you're actually peeking and try to look around, then RT and Trixa arrive at the scene. You stop your vehicle, the land speeder, not far from where Aslin is. And Aslin, you were surprised to actually see Trixa and RT arriving at the site. And
Great. Oh,
Trixa then turns around and looks at Aslin. So have you managed to save the girl yet? Trixa asked you, Aslin.
Not yet. Anduin is doing reconnaissance while I prepare the camp here. But we heard the speeder first coming in, then left, and after that we
Trixa, the moment Trixa heard you making camp, she head over towards a small little light that you actually prepared and step on it. No, no lights. We have to actually save the Twilight. This is this is what we're supposed to do. This is the reason why we're here. Where is Anduin?
I just
She
point.
screams out.
I just put.
She whispers, and it's like a whisper scream. Anduin, where are you, Anduin?
I'm here. Yeah. Go on toilet. Yeah.
Like,
I just.
what?
I
She
just.
don't see you.
I just simply, point to that thing as she going and tell her, he's over there. He climbed over.
What?
He climbed, or
What?
then she climb up. Okay, R3. What do you want to do? Aslin is there next to you.
Jeez, it's been hours and this is the best you guys have gotten up to? I thought you would have been done already.
We don't know how many of them that there are, so we're taking every precaution as possible. Besides, Anduin is doing reconnaissance, so unless you can climb a mountain, I say, do you want to wait here while I go and help him out?
Wait. Let me think. No thanks. And then R3 starts up his little repulsor lifts
Mm-hmm.
and starts to take off towards where what was his name?
Anduin.
Is climbing? Anduin, where Anduin was climbing.
Yes, I'm here.
Oh God. It's gonna be the running joke.
Hey, you see anything?
Nope. I see nothing.
I see you're still climbing.
Well, I'm crawling up. I just done climbing and then crawling my way at this point here seems to be safe.
Okay, Anduin, you notice that Trixa is actually there, crawling next to you. And you can see her taking her binoculars, her thermal binoculars, and look around. And then she says, and she tells you, there's one over there, but there's a very weird light over that side. And then she passes you binoculars for you to look at. Can you
Okay.
see what is that? Okay, roll for your perception with advantage.
Perception with advantage. Okay, hold on. Perception. Okay.
50.
Okay, 15. All right. Slightly dark, but you can see some sort of light coming from within some sort of door. But due to the building, it's actually blocking it. You're actually unable to actually make what it is. But now roll for your technology, Anduin. Anduin, roll for your technology skill.
Roach.
He got cut off. Okay, doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh, Roach, roll for your technology.
Technology. Here comes. Technology. Wait, hold on. Technology.
No.
Oh,
My goodness.
never mind. I don't
Why
even
bother?
know how to use my Bluetooth in my comm link. Never mind.
I'm just glad Master Maul is not here to see the embarrassment of his pupil.
Master Maul will like and then Anduin, the young Padawan. But anyways, now Aslin, to you first. One action. What do you want to do? Aslin.
Oh, shit. Can you repeat? I zoned out. I suffered. Okay, since everybody's climbing, I basically go
Climbing.
to where Theracia was and try to climb.
All right.
Do you
Okay.
guys just not have grappling hooks? Or
This Padawan, so like they don't have grappling hooks, I believe, or maybe never bring it.
oh jeez.
Uh,
Even I have a grappling hook.
What do you need a grappling hook for?
Yes.
I don't know. I have rocket
What
boosters.
do you need a grappling hook for? I mean,
In case my rocket boosters are on cooldown.
All right.
true.
Okay.
That's a bit bad,
Okay.
bad on our part.
Aslin, roll for your athletics.
Oh god, the one worst stat. Okay, hopefully. Here we go.
Nope, even worse than Anduin. Okay, but R3, you use your boosters to actually boost all the way up to that cliff, up to about 30 to 40 feet high, for where Trixar and Anduin is right now.
Hope we don't need that in an hour.
Drag your token.
Wait, can you move your character? Let me
I
see.
can't see, actually. It's all
Eh?
black.
Oh, let me see.
I thought it was meant to
Dynamic
be
light.
that way, but
Oh, okay. No wonder you don't have dynamic lighting. Okay, now you can see your character.
yeah, okay, there we go. So I'll just drag over to there. Perfect.
Okay, now you're there. Okay, using your droid sensors, roll for perception.
Beep, boop, boop, boop. Perception. 8.
Okay, not enough. Not enough. Okay, now back to Rel. Rel.
You two are blocking the view. What are you doing?
Rel is actually Trixa is prawn right now with the binoculars looking left and right. And Anduin is also prawn. It's like with the binoculars, which was passed by Trixa, but is unable to actually make out what the other light is. But Rel, you ignited your lightsaber. What color is it?
My lightsaber color, it's this sort of almost goldish yellow.
Golden yellow. It's like sentinel color?
Yes, but it's definitely a little bit darker and a little bit deeper.
Okay. I think I know what color, but is it like I think I know what color is it. Yeah. All right. You put it there towards the neck of the Rodian. The Rodian like lit. He actually raised both of his hands, like wow. Ah, it's like what girl? And but before anything, roll 4 intimidation with advantage.
Sweet. Ooh.
Wow, even with advantage. Damn, so enough. Rodian is not terrified with what you
You're
did.
not rolling very well today.
I
Yeah.
don't know what's going on.
Actually, Jedi's with a United lightsaber, they're supposed to have like really high intimidation score, but 7 is and then looks to you. Ah, what girl? There's no girl here. You look around, roll for your perception. Look at the bed, you look at the staircase, you look at this table that you're standing on. You have all the communications tool. And even with perception 9, it's not enough. But you felt something though. You felt something in the distance. You felt others, perhaps just like yourself. Roll 4 wisdom saving throw, Rel. And also, Anduin, since you're there, not struggling to climb up like Aslin, Anduin also roll 4 wisdom saving throw or charisma saving throw.
Should I roll or no need?
You can roll with disadvantage
Okay.
because you're climbing.
Yeah. Wisdom. Here we are.
12. Okay, 12, so it's not enough. All right, Aslin, because you're so busy climbing up that steep cliff, you're unable to actually sense it. But Anduin, you sense something. You sense somebody. You can sense the force coming from within one of those buildings in front of you. You're using your binoculars. It's not dark, of course. Slightly intense, of course. But there is another force user just like yourself in the distance. And so do you, Rel. You sense somebody just like yourself. Another force user, a Jedi, perhaps, you think. Not far from where you are. But your lightsaber is still on the neck of the Rodian. And the Rodian said, no little girl here. You look around under the bed, at the side, the walls. No girls, no little twilight girl. The only thing you sense, of course, is other people coming towards this small village in the distance. Perhaps the same people that dropped you off earlier on. However, Anduin, roll for your perception.
Perception coming up. Perception. Damn low.
You're
Okay,
using
actually,
he's using the binocular,
with,
right?
yeah, with advantage. So I'm taking the 15, not the 6.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Trixa nudge your shoulder, Anduin, and ask you to turn towards the northeastern side of where you're standing, or where you actually prawn. You can see the land speeder coming back with the gangs that's coming down from the village as they slowly use their vehicle coming back towards a small little village. Okay, Trixar then looks to you and said, I think we're gonna stay low for a while. And Anduin, what are you gonna do?
Wait. Do I have some sort of tracking stuff with me?
Tracking stuff?
That I can actually track that speeder.
Yes.
Tracking device.
Earlier
Do you have
on,
that in your
you
inventory?
yeah, it's you can't really track it though. Even what you're gonna throw it from where you're standing to the speeder. The speeder is actually heading straight towards the small village, the small twilight village down south here. So what are you gonna do, Anduin?
Uh, I guess we are on foot. We are too slow to chase it, but I'll try to keep track of that speeder's direction and see which direction it goes.
All right. Okay. And now, okay, R3, you saw the speeder on the top of the cliff. You see the same group of thugs from that village you saw earlier coming down. What do you want to do? Stay and wait? Or wait until Azalina able to climb up that cliff?
Why don't we just start shooting at him?
Yes, you can do that. Do you want to start first?
I'm asking before I outright.
All right. Turn order is waiting.
You two, huh? Why don't you just, deal with the problem right now?
Trixa looks to you, R3, and like, shoot them. But now you need to roll for your persuasion to Trixa.
Oh boy. Okay.
But she hears the beeps and boops.
12.
I mean-
Better than I thought it would be.
I mean, you can always, do the idiotic thing, aim at one guy, and then wham at him.
Trixa actually gave you an eye, like R3, and I said, no, I guess we'll just wait. No, Ashley, your turn. Roll for athletic.
Okay. Athletics again. I'm taking my sweet ass time with the climb.
Okay.
Not rushing.
All right. Okay. You're gonna take quite some time to actually climb up that cliff. And then, all right, Rail. As you're inside the building, the lightsaber on, the Rodian looks to you. Again, he said, "Oh, go here, but aren't you supposed to be on our side? You're supposed to be there to actually lead us towards the temple, see? Together with the twilek."
You made at least one mistake here. I never mentioned anything about her being Twi'lek. Now I'm going to give you one last chance to stop wasting my time. Where's the girl?
And the Rodian, again, I look to you. Okay, this time you don't roll with advantage anymore. Just roll for your intimidation. Yeah. Without advantage, 19. Okay. Then you can see the Rodian that looked to you. And then he said, "The little girl? Well, she is below, of course. Look under the bed." But as Rodian was actually telling you to look under the bed, you can hear the sound of land speeders coming over towards the village itself. And then land speeder engine stops. And you can hear the voice of Buso and other Rodians are coming out and said, and other Rodians speaking Rodians, and then the Duros is speaking in basic. We are back. So, where is it? You can hear the voices. And you see the Rodian that you put the lightsaber to his neck in. He said, "So what are you gonna do? My boys are here. And you are alone.
Shouldn't you be more worried about your own life?
I'll be more worried about you once the other two actually comes in. And then after you see them, he actually screams and speak in Rhodian out loud.
I will attack him.
Okay. Now you attack him. Now everybody need to actually roll for only you. Roll for initiative. Roll go to your token, and then after that roll for your initiative.
Oh, combat already. Shit.
You can roll for initiative if you want to. Okay, Roach.
Hold on. Are we good? Wait. Who attacked the speeder actually?
The other Jedi.
What? You enter combat?
There's nothing wrong with him in combat.
I mean,
Well,
besides, if they die, that's hey. Think of it. That's a
no.
no.
Yeah,
Roach. Think of it. If they die, that's a free speeder we can take.
Free speeder. I'm convinced.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly. Think about it. Free speeder, baby. I mean, there's no
Kill them
owner.
all. Let's do it.
You have
Okay,
to
no,
think
no,
about
guys.
the
Guys, one thing, the chosen one, I only have a combat knife.
Yeah.
I don't have a
Listen.
All
Free speeder.
Yes.
Think about the economy.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's a free speeder. Do it for the free speeder. I mean, these things are expensive as hell. We might as well
Okay,
just
yeah.
take the free speeder while we're at it.
Okay,
Do it
guys.
for the economy.
Might I suggest a more civilized solution, as in mind trick? Like, say, go near there, say, hey, you haven't paid your road tax. You should go and pay it. Let's try that.
Taxes. It always works.
Oh wow.
All right, go ahead. Go ahead.
I'm gunning for the free speeder, by the way. At this stage, I'm gunning for the speeder because it'll be like cool to have our own speeder on the ship, and yeah.
Although I just realized something. It took us an awful lot of effort to get up here. How are we getting down?
You have to bring that one. You have to bring that one. I never thought of like
It seemed like a pretty obvious point to make.
Well, Trixa is probably gonna shoot from there. Only problem is the building is blocking her sight, her aim. Right. Okay. The only way is you have to slide down with acrobatic. Climbing up with athletic, but Aslin and Anduin. Okay, I'm not worried about R3. R3 can just jump boost down. But Aslin and Anduin need
Actually,
to
I'm out of the jump boost.
actually.
Ooh. Okay.
Was for a minute.
Actually, well, true, but you can use your grappling hook on like this rock and just simply slide over and like climb it instantly.
Well, do you understand how physics work? If I was to grappling hook to there, I would then pull myself straight into the rock face. I would
Yep.
slam directly
Physics.
into it. I kind of need to grappling hook from the bottom.
Oh, okay.
All right, okay. Aslin is still climbing up.
Okay.
Now.
Okay, I'm first, but do you want me to roll for my athletics?
No, you need to because you're still there, you need to move to where Aslin is, then you need to slide down again. Even though you're high at the initiative counter, it does but you still have to move up to 30 feet to where they are.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So it. No, I thought like I can just roll my athletics and.
No. Follow initiative order, follow the square movements.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Move 30 feet.
Okay, I'll move 30 feet. And that's 15, that's 20, 25, that's 30. I'm basically behind. And
I'm surprised you move like that. I thought you're gonna move like here or something.
oh,
Like
okay.
30 feet down.
Okay. In that case, yeah.
I don't know why you.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll actually be here because I will go like all the way to this path, then slide down because it's much closer to the whole thing.
Right, okay, Rel Kota, you have the Rodian right in front of you. He is slowly taking out his sword.
Yes, and I'm going to go ahead and try to attack him.
Right, roll to hit. Yeah, very bad armor class, so you can still hit. Yep, you hit. Okay, damage.
Wait, are they firing at us?
No. There's you can't see. No wonder because of dynamic lighting. Actually, there's a Jedi inside the building, Roach. You just can't see because of the door is blocking your view. Yes, I can see it though. Okay, I'm just gonna give access to all players to see from Rail Kota's point of view. So at least when you guys, okay, I'm gonna give to all players. So at least you guys can see from his view. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Can see now, right? You guys?
Yeah, just give us access to that token, not the character sheet.
Yeah, I already give the access to token.
But now
I'll remove your access after this.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Doesn't matter. As long as you can see, you just need to see. That's all.
Yep.
Okay, 7 damage. You
Yeah.
hit the Rodian's shoulder as he slowly pick up his sword, but he's not down yet. But he is seriously injured as his hand was about to be like dismembered by you as he screams. Ah! But
And
wait, do.
then, as my bonus action, I'm going to do an unarmed strike and try to hit him with a roundhouse kick.
Okay, go ahead. Roll to hit. And that's a hit. Okay, roll for damage. 7 again. Okay, after hitting with the lightsaber, you did a roundhouse kick straight to the face. You see him flying straight towards the wall and falls down unconscious.
Okay.
And that's it. You
And
still got your movement though.
Yeah, I'm gonna use my movement to get to the bed. I'm gonna keep facing the door just in case they come in, and I'll end my turn there.
All right. Okay. All right. Anduin, your turn. You can slide down by rolling for acrobatics.
Okay, I'm gonna
If
slide
you
down.
fail, you have to get full damage.
Ooh. It's alright. Acrobatic. Okay. One way to find out. Ooh.
Oh wow! You slide down perfectly. 30
Barrel
feet.
roll.
Move up to 30 feet.
Okay.
30 feet away.
Yeah. Here, super hero landing. Oh.
Superhero landing. You know, as a Jedi Padawan, you're the only Jedi Padawan that doesn't pick up a lightsaber.
Roach,
Yeah, well,
move here.
in story wise, well say that more say try to not to rely on your lights.
Yes, yeah. That's in your background story. Maul tell you, do not rely on your lightsaber, my young Padawan.
Oh yeah, I haven't passed you my story yet,
No. He will pass it to you once you pass this quest.
Okay.
All right. So movement up to 30 feet. Tricks are also okay. She's gonna shoot from where she is actually right now. Sniper rifle. Actually able to hit one of the Rodians at a distance. Woo-hoo-hoo. No, this one actually. Rodian, not Duros. Okay. Rodian doesn't actually know what's going on. Just got out from the car and immediately got shot. And Rodian's down. Okay. This Rodian is moving. One. Okay. Walks in. And then he walks through the door. Well, you can see one Rodian through the door. Took out a pistol. Shoots at you.
Who?
The Rodian shoots at you. Rel, not Anduin, okay? Rel.
Okay.
Okay, to GM. And misses. After he miss, he walks away. Now the next Rodian. This Rodian's dead. Okay. This Rodian's dead. Okay, hunt. Okay, move towards the wall. R3, your turn.
Okay, so I just had a pretty simple idea. Could I just take my grappling hook, plug it into a nearby rock, and then just kind of rappel down?
Okay, grappling hook and rappel down. Just roll for a technology skill. DC 10. Simple stuff.
Technology, you said?
Yeah, technology. DC, yeah, simple technology skill.
Oh, great.
Whoa, fail. Nope, you aren't able to do that again anymore. So that's about it. Yeah, you can't
Okay.
roll for acrobatics. You can still move, but you can't move down. That's the thing.
Well, you know what? I don't think RT would know that this particular thing is not going to work, so R3 will poorly place the grappling hook somewhere. It's not entirely attached to him, and then he's just going to try it anyways. And then, so,
Okay, roll for acrobatics with disadvantage.
yeah. Let's see here.
Alright.
呢個係我哋
Acrobatics. 11.
All right. You managed to slide down, but that's it, all the way down.
Oh,
You're unable to move. Just
I
slide
think
down nicely.
I think I lost the grappling hook.
Yes, you lost a grappling.
Left it behind.
You can now remove it from your inventory. Okay, round 2. Okay, Aslin, your turn.
Okay, I will move to basically all the way until I'm here, and then I'll be using my acrobat to slide down to here.
Okay, go ahead.
Let me first use my acrobatic, and here we are. And oh, okay, that's good.
Okay. You're just at the foot of the cliff. That's it.
Yeah. And that's it. Like I can't do anything. And yeah, that's about
Right.
it.
That's it. Okay, Real Costa.
Yes.
You're not too sure how many people is waiting for you outside, but now you're inside this room with an unconscious Rodian on the floor, and the Rodian told you the twilek is actually underneath the bed. So what you gonna do?
I'm gonna try to move the bed to see if there's anything
Okay.
underneath it.
All right. Okay. This is going to be okay. What's your passive perception?
17.
17. If it's 17, you're actually able to see some sort of hidden compartment underneath the bed. You move it slightly, and you can see a young twilight girl, scared underneath the bed, looking at you. And she seems to be very terrified as she actually saw your glowing lightsaber, and she refused to actually go out from the bed, and she actually forcefully closed the lid of the bed back.
I suppose that's fair.
That is fair. Um,
真係有一個膠布啊！嗰度
now that he knows that she's there, and presumably she has nowhere else to go, at the very least, he can defend this this building if they try to come in. So he's going to stand a little bit close to the door, and have his saber at the ready to defend in case they try to attack.
All right, so you're gonna go full defense. Oh, all right.
Yes.
Defensive. Okay, they have disadvantage. All right. Okay, Anduin, your turn.
Okay. Well. Wait. Yeah, all like sneak into the base, is it now?
Nobody is sneaking. It's a combat right now. There's no sneaking.
Wait. I can't seem to see the Rodians here.
Okay, you can move down 30 feet. You'll be able to see them.
Okay. So I move the 30 feet, but I'm like parking the cover here.
Mm-hmm.
My turn
Okay.
ends.
All right,
Mm.
your turns. And okay, Tricks gonna actually slide down. Okay, done. Okay, Rodian. Rodian actually saw you, Anduin. Then he quickly runs to, and the Rodian actually quickly runs to cover and shoots you with his pistol.
Against who?
You know, Anduin.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
And due to cover, he misses.
Ah.
He hits the rock where you are, and then the Duros.
Well, I don't have any weapon except a combat knife, so I can't do anything.
How come the Rodian fighter is in the initiative order?
He is actually like the Rodian you just moved. He is here. This guy. I just saw him in the initiative and
No, that's a different Rodian. I'm talking about another Rodian that you can't see.
okay.
Okay. Then this Rodian actually moves and shoots at Uriel. Takes a pistol, shoots, and okay. I don't think can go past your AC. What's your AC?
19.
Nope, unable to.
Yeah.
Then he misses. Then he runs over straight towards cover. Okay, R3, your turn.
Okay, R3 is going to what's the word? Cunning action, hide. So bonus action. So let's see here. Stealth check. Please be good. Whatever. It'll have to do.
Yes.
And
9 is
then
9.
with my main action, dash over to here behind the cover of this rock.
All right. Okay, and then move towards the rock, and then you hide cover. Okay, now round 3. Okay, Aslin, your turn.
Okay.
Anduin is being shot at by the Rodian, and you're out in the open.
Oh, I know, definitely. I'll basically you just see like Aslin do a casual walk all the way to the hiding guy, and I pull up my light blade saber and simply attack him.
Okay, you run and you jump on the cover
Mhm.
with the surprised Rodians looking at you, and then you take a lightsaber. But Rail, you can hear the lightsaber another lightsaber being ignited outside of the building. You're not too sure who it is.
Mhm.
But 13 is a hit.
Okay, if it's a hit, then
Light blade, it's not a lightsaber, it's a light blade. But 10 damage, that's very dangerous.
I rolled actually
Okay,
nice. I
I
rolled
mean,
a
that was a
6.
topic could have done.
you got a bonus action?
Bonus action. I don't think I have anything as a bonus action, so I can't do
Okay.
anything. Yeah.
All right, then you just stand there. He's like seriously dying. Rail Costa, your turn. Standing for defense.
I'm actually going to step outside and see what exactly is going on. I'm going to see this Rodian here right here first. And I will.
Yeah, but they are -1 damage, so that's like great. So, oh, the miserable accordion. Cheating time. I mean, moment shackle. So this is. So
You know what? I'll go over and I'm going to attack her as well.
miserable accordion.
All right. Okay. Rodian was surprised, so actually running out. Then you will lightsaber, you slice. 15 is a hit. 7. Okay, no enough.
And then he's going to, with the momentum, kind of do like a little hop up and try to knee right into her chest.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Ooh, that doesn't do it.
Ooh, nope, doesn't do much. Okay, and that's a miss. And then the Rodian was like, relief that you miss. Then Anduin, your turn.
Oh, okay. Wait. When this one shot me. Do I get a wound or what?
No, he missed.
Okay. So I got a vibro and a knife. I'm going to try to get near and stab him. Let's see
Okay.
if it works.
Right, roll to hit.
Roll. Oh, okay.
No.
Ooh.
Roll for damage. That's a critical hit. Okay, this guy's dead. Do you want to kill him? Or do you want to make him go unconscious? It's an option for you.
Well, for once, I'll show mercy lah.
All right, unconscious it is then. Okay. All right. Trixa. Okay, can't shoot. Right, Rodian. This gun's down. Okay, hut. Okay, moving in. Okay, shooting at rail with blaster.
Mhm.
Mm, blaster. All right. AC 19. Miss you by an inch.
Ooh, okay.
Okay. Rodian. This Rodian. Okay. Attacks you, but with disadvantage. And no, actually, yeah, misses. You actually dodge the rifle slam with a butt of rifle, try to hit you, but you actually dodge to the side and push him to the side, and he misses. Then now to R3.
Yes. R3 will, hoping that his apparently pitiful stealth check is enough that no one notices him, will bonus action dash over to here, and then just kind of from the corner see if he can get a good shot on blue fella.
All right, okay.
Is this an advantage? Am I hidden?
Let's roll. Because he doesn't have cover because the only cover is here and it's not hugging it.
Mm-hmm. Okay, but do I have advantage? Like, am I hidden to him?
No advantage.
Ah, well, worth a shot. Let's see here. Blast a pistol.
Still a hit.
22.
Still a
Very
hit.
nice. Very nice. And I am, of course, out of
9 damage. All right, 9 damage. Okay, you hit the Duros. The Duros was obviously shooting at somebody, but you're unable to see who the Duros was shooting at. But you can still see Aslin and Anduin at the other side. And they are not the ones being shot at by these Duros. So who is he shooting at? Well, only time will tell. Now, round 4.
I'll figure it out
Aslin Rail,
later.
your turn.
Basically, since
Aslin.
yeah. Since he saw, like I saw, like this guy's unconscious, I move into here and attack this enemy right here with my lightsaber. And ooh,
That's a hit. To kill or unconscious?
unconscious, of course, because we want to question them. Where is the girl? So we need some of them
Okay.
alive, and I basically like like cut her rifle from like in half, and then like pow with the back end of my saber on her neck.
Right. Okay. Aslin Rail, the moment you cut off the saber and you hit the face of the Duros of the Rodian with the hilt of your lightsaber, he fell unconscious. And at the other end, you can see
Mhm.
Rail Kota. And Rail Kota, you're surprised to see your Padawan, Aslin Rail, here on this planet. So this must be the Jedi Padawans that Anakin actually sent towards the planet to also seek out the same ancient artifact that you are looking for. And Yoda also said that these are the same Padawans they'll be working with together to go against the oncoming darkness that is shrouding this planet. Okay. Aslin Rail, you first, you can roleplay a short sentence roleplay to Rail Kota.
I just simply tell Rail, behind you, and I like point,
And Rail,
point at this guy, obviously, and the guy behind.
and
me.
Rail, what?
Yeah.
Okay, Rail, what do you say? You see Aslin Rail.
I have it covered.
Then Aslin Rail turned to face the Duros. Then the Rodian fighter move up and shoots at R3.
Huh?
And R3 with cover.
All
Okay,
right.
let me roll to hit. I don't think he'll be hitting.
My
Nope.
AC is 14.
All right, it's a miss. It's a miss.
R3 sends some angry beeps and boops that way.
Okay, Real Costa, you see the Duros that talked to you earlier on today. And it seems like these people kidnapped the Twilight girl for their own mischievous purposes. But these are not the people that was on that communicator where the other droid was talking about to arrive here on this planet. But the Duros actually stands to look at you. Real Kota, what do you want to do?
I'm going to rush forward and I will attack with my saber.
All right.
Wait, who's that guy? 3 things.
Yes. R3 is like, who's that? Another Jedi? There's so many of them.
God, they're multiplying.
Now there's 3 of them. Okay. Rail, you notice that the Duros evaded your lightsaber easily. He just dodged to the side. Blasters drop. He pick up his blade to face you immediately. Do you have any bonus action?
I will actually use my quicken power force empowered casting option, and I will cast force propel as a bonus action.
All right.
So he needs to make a DC 15 dexterity save or take 14 kinetic damage.
He pass.
So he will take half that damage, which is 7.
Yep. 7 HP.
And that is the end of my turn.
Okay. Then, Anduin, your turn.
Yeah, I mean, so everything down. So there's okay. So I'm 30 feet, right? I can go. Hey,
Yep.
30
30
feet.
feet.
Yeah, I'll be here. Hey. Okay,
Think you need to move properly.
there's obstacle. Okay, so I'm on the knife, prepared to assist him. But my turn ends as a course. I already will walk my maximum distance.
Yes. Right. Okay, Rail Costa. After meeting Aslin, you're surprised to see the young Anduin running past Aslin and charging towards your direction, trying to assist you. Okay. Rail Kota, you can actually shout out a simple sentence to Anduin.
The girl is in this building, and he'll point to the building next to him.
Okay, Anduin. It seems that Rail Costa is telling you that the young Twilight girl you're supposed to save is in this building where you're at.
Okay.
And Anduin, what do you say to Rail Costa?
Okay, I'll say I'll go and check. You guys are got here. So I'll stay low and then I'll
No, you can't move anymore. You just need to reply by sentence only. Talking.
okay. So I say I'll go into the building to find the twilight.
Okay. All right. Then tricks are nothing much you can do. It's like running to save R3.
Save me.
If you need saving.
Good.
Okay. Right.
Who asked you to help?
Okay. Fighting you, Rel, gonna be hitting. Okay. You block and you dodge, hitting you with a long blade. Nothing happened. Okay, this Rodian is gone. Okay, R3, your turn.
All right. I have noticed that this blue fella is now distracted by random mask face.
Yeah, and this one is hiding behind the crate.
And that one's hiding behind a crate. So I will go to attack that one because I presume this guy's an ally, given he's fighting the ones we're fighting.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So then I would get sneak attack if this hits.
Yep. You will.
All right, let's see if it hits. Blue guy, let's go. Hey.
Oh, you miss.
Damn. Okay. Whatever. And then I will bonus action dash all the way around the entire side of the building.
After you miss, you quickly dash past Trixa.
Yeah, just all right. You can take care of it.
All right. Then round 5. Yeah. Aslin, your turn.
Okay.
It's quite crowded though, this part. So, but you did hear Real Costa saying that a young Twilight girl is inside this building.
I basically go in past them since I cannot like pass all the way to the other side without anything. So I'll go inside the home, inside here, and it's already 30 feet. And I just simply say, since I don't know where she is, so I'll say, "We're Jedis. We're here to help you. You can show yourself."
Roll persuasion with disadvantage.
Okay, persuasion with disadvantage. Put it here. And don't fail me now. Nope.
Nope. Nope.
Not
She's
gonna
still
happen, yeah.
inside under the bed, refusing to come out. Okay, now this Rodian. Uh-huh. Okay. Let me roll for this guy's wisdom saving throw. Okay, pass. If he fails, he'll run away with the speeder.
Oh no, not a speeder. Somebody shoot him. We need the speeder.
I know. I'll blow it up.
No, don't blow it up. We need the speeder intact. It's expensive, man. I don't want to pay
Yeah.
for speeder.
No, wait,
Shooting at
blue lady.
Real.
I have an idea. Jump in front of it.
Okay, shooting at Real, but because of the armor class given, so Real's AC is higher, unable to hit, and that's it. Okay, Real, Costa, your turn.
Kill him, kill him, kill him. Take the speeder.
Rel is gonna go ahead and he's going to attack the Duros in front of him with the saber one more time.
Right, roll to hit. 23 is a hit.
For
11. Okay, good. Okay, any other bonus action or reaction?
I will. You know what? I will. I'll bonus action. Strike him. With my knee.
Oh, miss. It's a miss, and that's it.
Okay.
Okay. All right, Anduin, your turn.
Roach. Roach.
I think it's muted.
Roach. Okay.
Sorry, just came out of toilet.
Okay.
Yeah.
Your turn.
Okay, so I'll go into the building and check the area. So what did I see again?
You see Aslin inside, calling out, "If we are Jedi's, you can come out." But you don't see any Twilight girl. I mean, she's supposed to be hidden. She actually hid herself, so she's not here. So go back to GM layer. What do? Roll for persuasion, Anduin, with disadvantage.
Disadvantage persuasion.
What do you say? What do you say to the girl inside this room?
Okay, so I said, "Hi, miss. I'm here
Let's
to save you."
okay.
I know it's hard to believe it, but that's how it goes.
Okay. Nope, she don't believe you. So the
Okay.
11.
Okay, then
That's
then
it.
then then I reply, "Okay, fine, fine, miss. You don't believe, but things are going to get worse if you do not come with us."
Okay. You already used your action, so that's it. Yeah, Trickster. Okay. Shoots at the Rodian hiding at the other side. And nope, and misses. Hey, Hut. Okay, disengage. Runs away.
No, the speeder. Someone save it.
Run now, run!
Oh,
They
come
jumps in.
on.
Then R3, what do you do?
R3. So I hear that the speed is getting taken. I'm not a fan of that. What are my options here?
You can shoot the
Okay,
driver.
real Costa, you see an R3 droid quickly run past you or dash past you.
R3 is going to. I mean, I could just shoot the driver, but would the driver have any cover?
Yeah, they do have cover.
Mhm,
It's just an
mhm.
AC increase, so that's about it.
Right. Okay. You know what? Maybe this will make it more difficult for them to get away. R3 is going to kind of tilt forward, aim a little bit, and then eject from the top of his head, like an artillery, a little canister of used oil. Just kind of directly in this spot.
60 feet, one action. You can okay. All right. I guess deck safe it is then.
Yep, and the save would be
Yeah. What's the save?
1 moment.
Natural 20. So what's the damage?
It doesn't do damage yet unless he's lit on fire.
Yeah.
The save would be intelligence, so it would have been a dex save of 13.
Okay. Yeah, he passed that easily.
Ah, well.
Yeah. Cars on fire, but doesn't hit him. All right, that's round 6 already. Okay,
It
Aslin,
is,
what we do?
it is difficult terrain, though. So.
I basically come out since I hear they want to run away and we want to question them on where the girl. So I'll move all the way here and attack this guy with my
Right, okay.
lightsaber.
Okay, he got cover. Okay, you miss.
Oh, okay.
Bonus action? Reaction? Nope.
I don't, because I have the force empowered self, but it's only on double strike. So, oh yeah, double strike. I'll use 1 force point to attack him again, which is basically this is double strike. It just says when you hit a creature with a weapon attack, you can roll a kinetic. Oh, okay. Only when I hit, so it doesn't work, is it?
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah, so when you hit,
Mhm.
you can use your double strike, and it will add whatever you roll on your kinetic combat die to the damage on that hit.
Oh, okay. I should have used it earlier. I don't think I can persuade him to surrender because I already declared an attack. can
You
I?
already used your attack. Yep.
Okay, but okay. For the remainder of my movement, I'll just say that if they try to run away, I'll just jump on the back here.
I don't think you can. You already used your action.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
You already used up
Yeah,
your
yeah,
action.
yeah.
Hey, Rodian.
Oh man,
He jumps
they're
in.
gonna run away. Why?
The Rhodian also needs to make a dex save.
Oh yeah,
Yep.
true.
Yeah. Yeah. This guy was not even injured earlier on. Dex save. And it's a natural 1. Okay.
Yes!
All right.
Rhodian slips in the back, I guess.
Yep. Slips. And what's the damage? Roll for damage.
Doesn't do damage, they just go prone.
Wait, no,
Oh,
no,
okay.
wait, they do take 3d6 fire damage.
Yeah.
Only if it's lit on fire.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So stay with the back. So it starts the engine anyway.
I mean, if we really want to, we can just scorched earth and no one gets the speeder.
True, we're trying to get the speeder.
Yeah. Actually, they just run off.
Oh,
Okay, I'm just gonna roll for Rixa's dexterity save because she's in the way.
maybe she can take a free shot at them.
No, she's not an action yet. That's the thing.
Oh,
Oh,
when,
Matrix, go ahead.
I just realized when the Duros had ran from Rel, did he disengage?
Yeah, he disengaged.
Okay.
Yeah, he disengaged. He disengaged. Then after that, just run off. He didn't start the engine though. The other road didn't start the engine. Hits Trixa though, sadly. For that speed, yeah, that's 3d6 damage on Trixa.
Vehicular manslaughter.
Yeah, they run off immediately.
It's our speeder. Dang it.
Is it still within view?
Yeah, they ran off. But if I'm not mistaken, I think R3 did actually put a tracking device. Wait. Oh no, you don't have a
No,
tracking
I
device.
just splashed it in oil.
Yeah. That's about it.
So
All right.
I hope they don't smoke or anything then.
Combat ended. They ran off. The Duros leader, the Black Sun leader, and the Rodian ran off. Now,
Damn.
after
This
the
is your
combat,
fault, Blindy.
After the combat, R3 like looking at Real Costa. Real Costa, they actually escaped. Escaped away, but the only thing is right now, everybody we need roll for insight. Starting from Aslin all the way to Real. Okay, Aslin 11. They ran off.
Mm-hmm.
So you know. But will they bring their groups again? Will they regroup? Not sure. Okay, Real Costa 23. They ran off. They're most likely gonna regroup and come back. And this time, most likely with that other two that you heard from the comlink, from the other Rhodian earlier on, that's unconscious right now. You think? Now, gonna go from left to right. Aslin, one action to you. What do you want to do?
I simply go back to the room where to this one, so I can just try and assure that the combat. I'll just say this: combat is over. They have left. We're Jedi from the Jedi Temple, and we're here to help. You can show yourself now. We came from your
Roll
village.
for persuasion.
Oh wait, that's perception. Perception.
Yeah, you saw the bed
Oh,
underneath.
come on.
You tried to talk to her, but she refused to come out from underneath the bed. Your action's done. Anduin, your turn. One action. What do you want to do?
Okay, I'll say I'll tell her that okay, miss. Wait. She's still inside the
Underneath the bed, hiding.
so,
The
okay,
bed.
I'll say
Underneath this bed, still hiding from below you. And an unconscious Rhodian. His arm almost dismembered, but just burnt, but not so serious.
okay, then I'll say miss, I hate to break up the deal, but there's bad guys really coming around. So if you're not leave, don't blame me if you're being sent to the prostitute.
What? Holy crap, it's even worse. Okay, roll for intimidation, Anduin.
I thought that's supposed to be persuasion.
No. become
Jesus
a
Christ.
prostitute. Oh
Oh my god, dude, you can't even intimidate her right.
Okay, Anduin, you can't even intimidate her properly. She locked herself in further. You can hear the lock. It's like she refused to come out. Okay, now R3, you heard what Anduin just said. You can't believe your binary ears. What
Who
were you gonna
installs a
do?
lock in a bed?
We have no time. Trouble is coming around. Will you please get out?
All right. Tell me, real. Do you have binary as a language?
No, I do.
Okay. Well, then you just hear "Breep, breep, 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 boop, boop," and then shoves you aside, and then goes to look at all of the junk left behind by the Rhodians.
Okay. Are you gonna take 20 to look around?
Yeah, basically.
Okay, then take 20 it is. Okay, Rel, one action to you. What do you do?
We don't have time for this. And he's gonna walk inside. Listen, girl. If you stay in there, those people are going to come back. Many more terrible things will probably happen to you than you just being kidnapped and taken from your village. We can bring you back, but only if you cooperate with us. If we leave you to your fate. So this is your only chance. Are you going to stay here, away from your family? Or are you going to come with us so you can see them again?
All right, roll for persuasion.
Jeez, at this rate, we're gonna have to knock her out.
Yeah, I'm hoping not to do that.
Oh my
All right,
gosh.
let's knock her out.
Am I able to assist him?
Set
Yeah,
save it to
you
stun.
can assist, but you need to roll higher than 10 on your persuasion
Yeah,
to
yeah,
assist Real.
yeah, definitely. I'll just again ask nicely because I'm a nice person.
Even Anduin can assist.
Oh
Anduin, you can roll
God.
for assist.
Oh my god.
Anduin,
Yeah, you call
assist
yourself
us.
Jedis.
Assist us, Anduin. Undo your mess.
Listen, do any of you have stun setting on your blasters? You could just use.
Anduin, roll for persuasion. Just a DC 10.
My goodness.
E10. Okay, hold on. Wait.
Don't screw it up. It's already screwed
You
up
know,
as it
this is a
is.
pretty funny looking scene. Like I'm just imagining three adults yelling at a
Oh,
bed.
okay.
All right.
Assist 10. So now Rail
Okay,
gets to.
Rail, roll another persuasion.
Okay, we did it.
Finally.
Finally.
Finally, someone drag her out of that bed locker thing.
Wow, you got three Jedi's in one room trying to talk to one girl to like, hey, you're safe, come
Okay,
out.
can't we just use mind trick in a collective manner?
You can't because you can't see her, you know. So
Plus, I
Yeah.
don't think all of you have mind
Oh
trick.
wait, I think
Huh?
by story wise it works on Cat Bane. In a
okay. Yeah, I
forcefully
don't think you want to meet Kate Bean yet at your current level,
Yeah,
Anduin.
plus I
But
don't think you guys are on the same level as the guys who tried that on
Oh,
Cad Bane.
certainly
yes,
not. How
yes,
many
not yet.
Jedi does it take to save a little girl?
More than
Yeah.
three paddle.
Three Jedi's and a Twilight girl, but Rel, after what you said, she slowly unlocked the lock from within the bed, underneath the bed itself. She was actually a captive. She was locked inside, but she locked herself in due to Anduin and also Aslin. But after what you said, and with also Anduin's help in trying to persuade her, she actually came out. She's quite
well.
small with her like equal like hanging. You can see some sort she's like wearing some sort of silver crown on her forehead, and then she slowly crawled out from under the bed and stood there looking at the three of you. And then she said, Are, are you are you really Jedi's? She asked you with a sweet young girl voice. And uh are you not are you I saw the light. It was a different color. But but then she stood there. She unable to actually speak further and to say like but now Aslin to you, one action to you, what do you want to do?
I basically I go down to her level and just take out my lightsaber from its belt and basically show her that yes, I'm a Jedi and this here's my lightsaber. Would you like to hold it? So she can, feel very safe and, just let her examine the lightsaber and, make the proper judgment herself.
Okay, you hold your lightsaber in front of her. Roll for persuasion.
Okay. And persuasion. Finally.
She picks up the lightsaber, she looks at it, and then she said, It's treason then. No, kidding about that,
Oh
sorry.
God.
And then she looks
Ah, boy. She looks directly down the length of it and then goes, "Ooh, what's the button?"
What a twist! What a twist!
All right. Twilight Girl holds your lightsaber. She hold it tight, and then you felt that she passed it back to you, but she did not pass it back to you like hand to hand, but she let it float towards you. Then you realize that this girl is actually force sensitive.
Hmm.
Now your action's done. And when
Oh.
you're surprised to see the girl is force sensitive, and she pick up Aslin's lightsaber, she hold it, and she actually let it float towards him slowly, not perfectly, but slowly. Now, Anduin, one action to you. What do you want to do?
Uh, okay. Sadly, thing if you want to see if I'm a Jedi, technically not. I'm just half a Jedi, and I don't have a lightsaber, but I am here to finish my mission.
She walks
So
over to you, Anduin. She kicks you on the knee.
okay, thanks.
She kicks you. How could you say that to me? You're cruel. You're
Oh,
bad.
well, technically those bad guys they are supposedly on their way now. So if we don't get going, we might it might be too late.
Okay. Then you said that to her. Roll for persuasion, Anduin.
Oh, okay.
No, no, no.
Oh, okay.
Anduin, not Aslin.
Mm-hmm.
That's why. Change your names, guys. Change your names. All right. Then she heard it. Then she looks at you after. Then she looks to you, Anduin, and she said, "I'm sorry, but I'm just terrified after what happened. This was my family home, and my mom and my dad, they've been taken away, and they, they they took me in just so that they could actually open up those temples." And then she stopped. And now, Rail, your turn. One action. Never do. You know that due to your inside role. Yes, those Black Suns are gonna come back. And this girl, you managed to save her. And this girl knows the location of the temple that you need to go. What do you want to do, Rail?
Right now, we need to leave from this place. We need to get as far towards your village as possible.
There's a town not far from here. We passed through it. They pointed us at this place and the girl.
Rixa, the chase girl, walks in and said, "I don't want to burst all your bubbles, but we have the Black Suns coming in, and both me and R3, we have actually managed to scavenge everything that we actually have here. We've tied the Rhodians up, except for that one over there." And she points to the Rhodian underneath the staircase. And then she looks at the girl.
We'll take
Girl,
them with us.
we have a ship not far from here. You can lead us to where it is, the proper temple. There are 4 currently on this planet. I believe your parents are the one that's most likely leading them to the ones that is not the place with the proper artifact. Am I correct? Trixa asked the girl and said, "Yes." And then she looks to Rel, the Twilight girl looks to you, Rel, and she said, "Yes, Master Jedi. I will bring you there. But we must leave this place. If what you say is true, then we must leave." Then Trixa, the chiss, looks to you, Rel, and then she said, "Well, how about it, Master Jedi? Do we stay or do we leave?"
We need to leave now.
That's a good thing to hear. Then after the Trixa went off, well, R3, you're actually looting what you could with how you could with your binary hands or your binary wheels. But Trixa
Yeah.
actually put the bags on you actually for you to carry.
Yeah, just kind of picking up random pieces of junk, tossing it behind him for seeing if there's anything of interest.
All right. What you found is roughly about 5 blaster pistols, 5
Ooh.
blaster rifles, and about okay, wait, yeah. Let me type this down. For 5 pistols, 5 blasters, and 320 credits.
I'm gonna take another spare crystal. 320 credits. I think. Did anyone notice me finding the credits?
Well, Trixa knows.
Mm,
So you and Trixa actually have a deal. So chop chop, she said, because you have to actually half everything with Trixa. Trixa is like the Han
All right, works for
Solo
me.
female
Jedi.
chiss Han Solo.
all right, that works. Jedi don't need money, right?
Actually,
Lie.
actually, we do need
That's
money.
a lie.
Yeah, it's a. Do you think the temple even pays us salaries? No, they don't pay
Yeah,
us.
exactly. You don't need money.
Do you
Anyways,
think I'm not?
R3 dumps all the blasters in front of you and doesn't even mention the money.
Well, actually, we do need the money because our apartment runs on credits.
Hey, you live in the Jedi Council, Anduin. You don't even need that much money.
Mm-hmm.
Either way, I don't mention it.
Rail is going to pick up one of the blaster rifles.
I'll pick one because until I properly have a lightsaber with a combat knife, I think I'm gonna need a gun. Well, when
So
whoever says Jedi don't use guns, thank God my master taught me otherwise.
Thank God your master teach you otherwise.
Yep. Well,
and
his
R3 goes
his
to.
thing I'll
Oh,
say
sorry.
is a bit not the traditional method of teaching. So yeah, more radical, I suppose.
So R3 rolls up to Anduin and goes, "So who's this blind fella?"
I'm not blind.
Do you speak binary?
Oh shit! I'm not.
Yeah,
I don't.
sorry.
You're right.
Anything
I'm
I
sorry.
say is
I keep
presumed to be in
forgetting.
binary. Sorry.
That is no. That's my bad. I fucking forgot.
Nah, it's okay. It's okay. It's easy to forget.
有冇睇過呢個？
Do y'all
And then-
tell him who the blind fella is?
People, and like real, like, are you insulting me?
Maybe. Beep boop pop pop.
All right. Okay, Hartree is the last droid to actually arrive. Aslid is still standing there looking around.
Don't suppose any of you would climb up to get my grappling hook back, would you?
Grappling hook should be like cheap to basically, to even buy. It's not an expensive item.
Says you. None of you had one.
You're the one with the money. Yeah.
Exactly. You're the one with the money, so yeah.
We don't know that.
Right.
Yeah, I hope that wasn't in character.
No.
And then, well, you left many of the Rhodians tied up, but they're most likely going to be untied up after that. And it'll probably take them like days to actually know where you guys are. However, with the Twilight Girl now with you, and she's force sensitive, but to show why are they so interested in this particular young girl? What is so special? You're all force sensitive, but the thing now you're supposed to look for is her parents. Her parents is actually leading the other groups on a wild goose chase, but not this girl. This girl will lead you to where you are. But Trixa then head over towards the ship where Turdo, the Jabba, is actually waiting. The hut. And then you all flew off towards the docks itself to actually wait for what's the next plan and the next course of action. But as the ship actually landed, just to actually get refueled, Tuldo looked to the rest of you as the ship was there and said, so this must be the young girl that we are supposed to look for. To us. I heard blaster fire in the distance. But young girl, Turo the hut actually asked, you know the place that we're supposed to go. The young girl was actually terrified when she looks at Turo. But Turo is just a medium-sized hut. And she said, yes, I know. And I believe that everybody here was kind to me, and I will bring you there. Then yes, I will bring you there. You notice that her bravery and her courage as it started to actually build up. And said, you have to fly over the pass of the mountains, through the canyons itself, over. And then Trixa then said, then Trixa actually approached and said, I've been there. Both me and our tree, but we felt something dark, something cold. I never felt something like that before. And that's the reason why I actually went to see you guys. I was not confident in myself to actually proceed to enter to that temple. You felt
got
the rest of you heard darkness, cold. You're not too sure what it was. Now we're gonna go straight to Aslin. Aslin, one action to you. You heard what Trixa said.
I just simply
You heard what the Twilight Girl said. What you want to do?
I just simply tell them, since her brave parents are leading them away, that means we have an advantage. We should go to the temple immediately and investigate. We'll land as close to the temple as possible, and we'll start investigating. Her parents' bravery and action must not go to waste. Once we're done getting what we want, we'll rescue her parents immediately.
Okay, and then Anduin, to you.
Roach.
Anduin Sakwai.
Roach.
Maybe he's in the toilet again. It's okay. Ignore. Anduin's just they're sitting down on the chair. Interesting. Now R3, your turn.
Yeah, they're pulling a Yoda. Yeah, I'm pretty sure old blue lady here just got cold feet. I'm sure it's fine.
What did you say? Trixa looks to you. I did not have cold feet. It's just cold. Remember?
Yeah. Sure, tell them to that.
It's cold.
Tell someone who cares.
Takes you like look at you, then smack you back on the top of your head. Bang!
Ow!
Then Rail, your turn. One action.
How far is this temple that you're going to lead us to?
It's not far, like, I don't know, 30 minutes.
The Twilight Girl then said,
Oh, right.
I,
Understand me.
I sense the temple is not far. We will reach there very fast with a ship. However, the terrain itself is treacherous. I think then Trixar walks in and said, we have to land quite some distance away due to the terrains. We are able to actually head there due to the speeders itself, but we will be able to manage. But then Trixar then looks to the three of you Jedi's and she said, are you all ready for this? Whatever's inside, something inside there waiting for whatever's waiting. Not too sure what it is.
Well, we are ready as we are. We might as well just head to it now. Once we're there, our hot friend will stay here with the ship to back us up just in case those raiders come back.
I will stay behind. Tudor as he speaks out as he slither on the floor. I will stay on the ship. If you need help, fly, call me. But due to the ship's size, I'm able to actually fly through the canyons itself. Then Trixar then actually explains and said, we'll be walking. If anything, we'll be running. Running's good.
Mm-hmm. We'll take the ship then. So, let's get to it.
Right. Then let's go. The Trixar just speaks out. The girl said, she speaks out. I will make sure that everything is okay. Everything will be all right. Then Trix actually speaks out to the young Twilight girl. It's going to be dangerous. Whatever I felt inside, and that's just me. I'm not too sure how the others here will actually feel once they're near. Tudor actually then said, it's best to actually get ourselves prepared. The town is nearby. Do you think you need to buy anything that you need to bring for this journey? Then Tudor looks to Aslin, Anduin, R3, and Rail.
Well, we did find
I don't know what you're talking
that
about.
we did find 5 blasters and 5 pistols. I'll just take 1 blaster for myself, just in case of my lightsaber ever get taken away or anything. So I'll add
Oh, that
like one blaster to myself.
Right.
reminds me. R3 has a great idea. R- oh, sorry.
I'm assuming it's a blaster carbine. Her?
Yeah, it's a blaster rifle, blaster carbine, simple blaster carbine.
Yeah, simple blaster carbine pistol. Yeah, blaster carbine. Yeah, got it. Yeah. You can continue. You
Okay.
can continue.
All right. Anduin. Okay. R3 to you first, then I go back to Anduin. What's your idea?
It won't take long. R3 has a great idea. R3 is going to take one of the blaster rifles and then plop it down in front of the kid and then kick it over. Here you go. You know how to shoot a blaster, right? Although I don't know if she understands binary.
It's like she's like, yeah, but I have more than enough.
All right, see yourself.
Okay, Anduin, how about you? Do you want to
Well-
prepare, buy some stuff at the nearby town before flying off, or you're okay and just say, all right, I'm done. I'm ready. Let's go.
Well,
How?
I'm done. I just take 1 blaster, then I'm done.
Okay. So uncivilized.
Hmm.
All right. Okay, Rail, your turn. What you will do? One action to you.
I think Rel is prepared with everything that he'll need. He'll definitely like go over and take away the blaster that was in front of the girl. Put it back into the small pile. I don't think she'll be needing that.
I
And
don't
then
know. My experience giving guns to children never ends wrong.
I just simply translate everything the droid said to you.
yeah. You pass Rail, you pass her the blaster, she throws the blaster down the floor easily.
Hmm.
Yeah, I'll take that blaster away.
All right.
Then Trixa then looks to all of you all and said, there's something here that we actually forgot to ask. Okay, Aslin, Anduin, R3, and Rel, roll for your insight. DC 5.
Okay.
All right.
DC 5.
Wow. Wow.
I was about to say, well, it's not like we could possibly fail this, but
You came close to failing, honestly. You did came close.
yeah, I came close.
All right. And then, other than that, other than thinking, okay, you're going to be going into an ancient temple where darkness and coldness, probably it's just the weather, you all think to yourself. But also another thing, you forgot to ask for the girl's name.
Oh shit! Yeah. Oh god! I just,
Rel
I'll just
specifically has not asked her name.
I'll just call her blue chick number 2.
All right.
I just
Okay, I'll
simply,
recall it.
I just simply go to like the girls. Again, I just simply, little one. We're sorry that we did not even introduce ourselves to you. I'm Aslin, and that scary fella over there, that's Undoing. That's R3, but we just called him Artie. And the hut here is Tudor, and that is Thracia. I don't know like how the pronunciation of the blue chick here. And
It's Trixa, she
Trixa.
looks to you.
Oh, yeah.
Trixa.
Thank you.
She
Trixa.
speaks out. She looks at you again. Again, look at my lips. She points to you to her lips.
Mhm.
Tarixa. Remember that.
Tarixa. Got it. And what about you, little one? What's your name?
She looks to everyone. She looks to everybody here in the ship except for Anduin because Anduin was rude to her. Then Anduin just like stood out. But she said, my name is Arushi. Arushi.
Nice to meet you.
Meaning, yes, meaning the blue sands of this planet. But that's no longer the case anymore. And yes. But uh yeah, then she just stood quietly and thinking what to do next, and then Trixa that throws around. Well, nice to meet you, Arushi. I guess we should head off to where we're supposed to be going. Or does anybody else want to stop somewhere? Trixa looks to all. Then Trixa looks to Rel. And Rel, what do you do?
I'm ready to depart. The quicker we get to the temple, the better.
Right. Then
I
after that,
already got the heated.
okay. Anduin, you?
Anduin. Roach.
And
Yeah. Okay.
you're
Huh?
right. Okay.
Yeah, I'm all set. So I can go.
Okay.
Just
Then
take one
then
additional blaster only.
okay. And then Trixa then turns to look at Aslin.
I'm ready when everybody is.
All right. Then Trudeau and turn, that's good. Now for me to head over to the cockpit and fly off. Then you can see Trudeau just staying straight and then fly off immediately. And then the flight itself didn't take long, maybe roughly about 3 hours at best. Due to the storm and the dark thick clouds itself that's actually blocking the view from the ship. You can feel the ship rocking to the left, right. But Trudeau then speaks out, the weather is strong. I will land here, but you all have to walk from the storm itself. Then Trixon and turns to everybody. Okay, all, we'll be heading on foot. And this is where we're going to be heading straight to the mouth of the canyon itself. Then you all actually head down from that ramp and went straight towards the Vagrat Temple. As you
Mhm.
approach the Vagrat Temple itself, those that are Force Sensitive, everybody, roll for Charisma saving throw.
Okay.
Rolling for Arushi. Arushi failed. You notice she's shivering, holding both her arms, and trying to actually rub her shoulders left and right. And she said, it's cold. It's scary cold.
I rolled and I got a 14.
Okay. Anduin, roll for Charisma saving throw.
Okay, charisma saving throw. Okay.
Oh, wow. You pass. Okay. Rail Costa, the moment you approach the mouth of the canyon, you can feel shiver coming down from your spine. You can feel the coldness like hitting your skin. You felt as if your eyes itself is burning. Perhaps due to the heat, but no, it's not. It's but due to the cold. You receive 2d6 damage, Rail Costa.
Yikes.
And Aslin Rail, you receive 1d6 damage.
What the?
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. Because
Anduin, you felt it. You can sense.
oh
You
shit.
can sense. You can sense the evil from here. But Anduin, what you felt is it's dark. It is cold. It is treacherous. But at the same time, you accept it. You have never felt like this. Maybe because due to the training that you receive from Maul or Press, that you are right in the between of light and dark, and this is right smack dab towards complete darkness. But you embrace it, you accept it. You're not too sure why. You're not too sure why Rail Costa actually felt like he felt. You're not too sure why Aslin is just there shivering, but you can sense the power from within, coming from within the temple itself. Whatever's inside, you'll find out sooner or later. But R3 rolled forward instead, ignoring what happened to Real Costa and Dwayne and also Aslin. Maybe it's just a cold. But then again,
Yeah.
what do you know, right? It's just and Trixa, they looks to all of them and said, "You felt that, don't you?" She actually talks to Real Costa.
Yeah, it's a bit too strong. I think Rail had it most the worse than us. You okay there,
Oh
Rail?
my gosh.
I'm fine. We'll have to keep moving regardless.
Exactly.
It is
Jeez, you lot are a bunch of pansies.
I'll be walking in the back with the young girl. Somebody should walk in front with Ari, and yeah, we'll basically walk
and
in
it's from the
step.
front.
I think the only reason Artie is in front is because he actually trundled along quite a distance before he realized you all just stopped. Like,
Mm-hmm. So we should
Alright.
advance very carefully, and I recommend from this point on, don't ever believe anything you either see or hear. There are forces here that are much darker at work.
But
Okay.
R3, as you're about to actually walk forward, Trixa stops you.
Hmm?
And then she said, "The sands is moving." She speaks out to you. Use your
Right.
senses. Detect the ripples from the sands itself. Something is not right. Then then after that you look at it. Then she's assisting you. Roll for survival.
Alright. R3 sticks one of his sensor sticks into the sand. Let's see. Survival. Here we go. At advantage because I'm assisted. That is, pretty good actually.
Yep. You can sense the movements under the sand. Then something long, something small, but of medium size. But in the distance, suddenly, you see a creature suddenly appeared and emerged from within the sand itself. Then Arushi, the twilight, then said, "That's a purple worm. As long as you will walk slowly and a slight bit of movement will actually cause the commotion to actually attack you from underneath. This creature, actually, my father and my mom told me not to actually run, but to walk like the silent wind." Arushi speaks out. Then you see the worm, then disappears towards the sand itself. Then Trixa then turns to Arushi and said, "All right, walk like the worm itself. Slowly."
Alright.
And Trixa looks to you, R3. "All right, you first."
Alright, fine, whatever. I'm slowest here anyways. And R3 will just kick it into low gear low speed and try and
Now you need
quietly
to roll
go
for
through.
stealth. DC
Yeah.
10,
Oh boy.
15 feet only.
Freaking always the droid.
okay,
1, 2, 3. Yeah.
the moment your feet arrive, you see the worm actually like stood up, and then attacks.
Oh,
Okay, everybody roll for initiative.
man.
Oh boy.
Thought 14 was pretty good.
Hold on. Wait. Wait. Where's my? Oh,
Ooh,
okay.
23.
It's me. Ooh. I will.
Okay, Arushi will always act last.
One moment, just let me enable my Dex Dex, yeah, add Dex tiebreaker for the character sheet, and yeah.
Okay, yes, okay. R3 and then R3 and Azlin rail first then. Okay. R3. You see the creature appear before you. Standing tall, roughly, but over top you. What do you do?
I remember it said something about as long as we aren't like all crazy, it won't attack us. Does it seem to be particularly pissed off right now?
Oh, okay. You need to roll for, okay? Roll for survival.
Right, okay. 4.
You're unsure. Wait, let me roll for Trixa so she can scream out at you. She have survival. Oh, nope, she doesn't actually. But you're unsure. Oh, Arushi actually speaks up and said, "Don't move."
That should be easy enough. R3 can pretty easily just lock the
Here,
joints, I guess.
roll for deck save, DC 10.
Oh, okay, I can do that easy. 17.
All right, you stood still. Okay, the creature does not attack, but it goes burrow underneath. But the initiative counter still stands. Okay, now, okay, R3, you already stood still. You can't act. Okay, Aslin, 15 feet movement only.
Let me roll for my stealth first. Ooh, with this, how many feet I can move stealthily?
Still 15.
Oh,
Still 15.
oh, okay. So I'm basically one square behind him, and yeah, I basically just walk casually, like with my feet not being lifted off the ground. I just, how do I say, drag them, so I don't have to make vibration.
All right. Okay, you do that. Everybody can actually walk past you. Okay, Real Costa, your turn.
Rel is actually um, on either side of this narrow path. Are these just rock faces?
Yeah, rocks faces. You can actually climb up even. But these are like hard rocks, but you need to climb up.
Instead, Rel will actually use wall run to traverse along them. So he will be able to move to right there along the wall.
Okay. But you can run, but you can stealth run. You still need to roll for stealth.
Even when I'm running just on the wall.
Yeah, but now you're just DC 5. Just don't roll below 5.
Okay. Which I don't think I can. I take that back. I think I can roll below 5.
All right. You have to roll a 1. I'm probably gonna say. Huh? Okay. Right. Aslin, you see Rail doing a wall run. Yes. Rail is actually one of the council's, it's like one of the council's good trainee Padawan. You see him running with skill. But sometimes you think, maybe you and Anduin should learn that technique soon. Now, Anduin, your turn. You need to roll for stealth. You can do what Rail Costa is doing, wall run, if you think you're good enough. What do you do, Anduin?
Wall run. Well, I kind of like that idea, so I'll try the wall run.
All right, I like the idea.
My
Okay,
yeah,
I
that's
can.
what my master taught me.
okay. First,
I
you need
can.
to roll for acrobatics. If you don't
Acro-
have the skill, if you don't have the skill, okay. You copy it and mimic Rail Costa, and you wall run up to 30 feet. 30 feet, yeah. So you have to measure 30 feet. But after you land, you need to roll for stealth. You don't. You have to roll below DC
Yeah.
5. You have to roll against DC 5, not below, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, just
Good.
move your token first. Move your token first.
Okay.
Then you roll for stealth. Don't roll 1
Stealth.
or 2,
Okay.
actually.
Okay, the stealth part I'll be a bit. Oh, I guess so.
Okay. All right, you passed. Okay, now round 2.
My master.
Archery. You see, these Jedi's are able to run on walls. What do you do?
Of course, great, perfect. My goodness. You know, I wonder if activating my repulsor list would piss the thing off.
It's gonna loud. Yeah, it's gonna be very loud.
Mm,
But at least you can run. At least you can walk on the surface of the rocks, so you don't have to walk on the sands itself.
maybe I should reverse back far enough away and then repulsor lift.
Mhm.
Might be a good idea.
But you're still gonna have to roll for stealth and avoid. So it's still a very slow journey.
Well, I will have to reverse backwards for the amount of time it takes to get out of there. But once I start flying, don't think I need to stealth.
True. It's up to you.
Okay, so R3 is going to go, you know what, fuck this, and then just trundle back slowly. About 15 feet. Do I need to roll stealth again?
Stealth from there? No, you don't have to. Only if you go forward.
Great. All right, then am I able to go a little bit farther back before on my next turn activating repulsor lifts?
Yeah, you can.
Okay, so 1, 2, there. Oh, my
Ooh.
chair broke.
Whoa. Don't get too
Okay,
excited.
no more leaning
Don't
back.
get too excited.
Out of character. What? Okay.
All
Jeez.
right. Oh my god. Okay. All right. Just stand there, relax first. Okay, Aslin Rail, your turn. You saw Anduin and Rail Costa running on the side of the rock cliff itself with skill.
Let's see. I could risk it, but I sadly don't have
Oh.
inspiration to do it. I mean, I have a +4 on it, but I'm not proficient. That's why I don't want to risk it. I rather just stealthily continue. Oh,
All right.
oh shit. Yeah. Oh fuck. I don't have any
Oh, man.
inspiration, and I haven't even moved. Fuck.
Okay. The creature appears immediately and attacks. There is always a surprise attack. So
I am also.
immediately.
I have ready action declared, like, just in case anything happens. So I do have ready action, and I'll instantly attack the creature.
Nope. It doesn't. It appears to attack you first because it's actually burrow underneath. Okay, attacking. Okay, rolling with advantage. What's your armor class?
15.
Okay, right. That's a hit. Okay. 5 HP damage.
Oh, okay.
Now it's your turn to attack. Then he burrows down.
1 moment. And I'll attack him with my lightsaber before he burrows down. Ooh, that's a 24.
Okay.
And
Right.
that is a 10, and I'll use 1 force point to do my double strike on him, which is I basically roll a kinetic die combat and add the additional thing. So let me just minus kinetic die. That's basically just 1d6, right?
Kinetic die? I think it's like 1d6. Do you write down?
It just says kinetic die, but they never specify what type of die it is. So I'm assuming it's a 1d6 because this is what the force self empowerment basically says. You use a d4 which changes your as shown in the kinetic combat column. So I think it's a
Mhm.
d4. So I'll just roll, and that's a 3 extra damage on top of the thing.
Okay, correct. You injured it. They quickly just burrowed down.
Since I haven't
Well,
moved, I can still move, but 15 feet, is it?
okay, yeah, 15 feet.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, that's about it. I cannot move to these 3 squares here, and that's it.
Okay. And that, and when Royal Costa, everybody saw you being attacked and actually being chewed up by the purple worm. Okay, Royal Costa, your turn. Time to do another wall run.
Oh, wall run.
No, Royal Costa first, and not your turn, Anduin. Look at the turn order.
Would it be possible to pick up the girl and carry her as I'm running?
Oh, that's gonna be a disadvantage though. You may have to roll acrobatic for that with disadvantage. But she's good enough. She's walking very slow. She's a so you don't have to worry about the little girl.
Okay.
She's just moving very slow, very stealthily.
In that case, I'll go ahead and use my wall run force power and move forward.
Yep. And then stealth, just don't roll below DC 5. That's all.
Stuff.
Okay, pass. All right, Anduin, your turn. You saw roll Costa doing the wall run. Now it's your turn. Acrobatics.
Alright.
Wait, Rail's wall run is his special ability, right?
Yeah, force power.
It is
Oh,
a
I'm
force
going
power.
to
Oh,
roll
okay.
acrobatic as well. Here it comes. Ooh.
Oh, okay. Easily done.
Superhero landing.
Now roll for
Oh,
stealth.
Huh? Stealth.
Yeah,
Okay.
just don't roll below 5. That's all.
Oh, shit.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
It's alright.
You
It-
got attacked
oh.
immediately, Roach, from the back.
It's like say it's alright. Subtlety is a not what I'm good at.
But because Real Costa and you are in next to each other, both you can attack the worm, but the worm have advantage on eating you. Anduin, what's your armor class?
11.
11. Okay, that's a hit. 6 HP damage to you.
6 HP. That leaves me 7.
Yep. You can click on your token. Yeah, like that.
Oh.
Okay, correct. Okay, then it burrow down, but you can attack though, the worm, before it burrows. Both Real Costa and you. Real Costa first, then you, Anduin.
Okay.
Yes, Rel is going to go ahead and attack the worm with his saber.
Oh, miss.
Okay.
You swing,
Um,
but it evades it easily as it screams.
Ooh,
Looks.
wait.
Bonus action or reaction?
bonus action, I'll kick it.
Wait, is that same worm who ate some of the Domino squad?
Oh, you don't want to know. This is just a small one. You haven't said them. This is not even a big one yet. This is just this is just the babies. Oh, okay. You kick it.
For
Ooh.
9 damage.
Yeah, 9 damage. You kick in the face as you pull it down. Okay, Anduin. Let's see if you're able to hit it and kill it.
Ooh.
Because I damaged it from earlier, and the Street Fighter
Yeah.
damaged it, so you might as well just kill it and help us.
Well, since it's like the range is like so near, I'm going to use the vibro dagger.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Okay, that's a hit.
Okay.
Damage?
Rolling for damage.
7.
7 on top of what I did, which is a total of 13, and 9. That's like over 25 damage now total.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Okay. Then you slice it after Rail Quota cuts cuts it to lightsaber, but it evade and it kicks it immediately. You can see purplish blood splitting from his mouth. Then you saw the opportunity, Anduin, and you stab it straight into his neck, and you see it screaming like, and then it falls down dead. But do you knock it unconscious? Or do you kill it?
Oh, this time there is no mercy.
Okay, all right. Okay. Actually, initiative order is still ongoing because it's just one worm, right? Okay, round 3. Right, RT, your turn.
Okay, how tall is this cliff face?
Roughly about 30, like 40 feet high.
Right. So RT will activate the repulsor lifts and lift off about 30 feet. I will have to dash using my main action. And let's see here. So 30 feet up, and then that leaves me 20 feet more movement. So 20 feet sailing that way, flying directly.
Right. Yeah.
That is my turn. I'm just floating above the rocks.
Now, Aslin Rail, you can see
How high?
R3 actually flying over past you.
And
So what you
See
do?
it
how
jumps.
high is this area from me in terms of height?
30 feet.
Okay,
Quite difficult.
I'll
Remember, if you fall down, if your stealth DC gets higher.
Oh, okay. Because my problem is my acrobatic. I have a +4 on it, but I'm not skilled in the skill.
Time to learn from Rail and Anduin.
True. So
Weapon-
I'll basically attempt to do it. So I'll roll acrobatic. Oh man, it doesn't
crap.
work. But let me roll for my stealth just so I can make a stealthily landing.
Yeah, you better.
Oh, okay. Thank God.
No enough.
I have.
No enough.
I
The
have.
worm. The worm.
Wait.
The worm.
I'm not done. I have this. I have no wait, not slow time, not slow time. Not slow time. I have this. Yes, thank God. I knew it will come in handy. Slow descent.
Okay.
I basically on myself, so
but you're still there.
yeah, but I don't make basically noise when I land. So 30 feet is it?
No, 15.
Oh, okay. If it's 15, wait, let me just restart.
Because remember, you tried to climb up.
Yeah.
You fell down.
Yeah. And I
And
use
you tried to recover.
I use basically this so I'm basically near the dead world.
You're right. Okay, Rail Costa, your turn.
Rel is going to try to keep moving. So we'll give him about right here with his wall run power. And a stealth check.
Okay, pass. Easily. Okay, Anduin, your turn.
All right. So I'm like, wait, one died. Is it still got
Yeah.
another worm? Is it?
You're not too sure. It's hidden.
Okay, so I will walk slowly while hugging the wall.
Oh, you don't want to wall run anymore, huh? If like that, then roll for stealth.
Yeah. Okay. Oh shit.
Okay. Creature appears to attack you.
What? Again?
Yes.
Man's unlucky.
Alright. I'm a class 11, rolling to hit. 11. Okay, that's a hit. Okay. 5 HP damage.
5 HP damage. That leaves me with 2 HP. What the heck? Wait.
Around.
Wait.
You can hit it, you can actually hit it as it goes down.
Yes, you can hit it. You can hit it. You can hit it.
Yep. Vibro dagger coming up. Ah shit.
Oh nope.
Rail,
Okay,
kill it.
Rail Costa, your turn.
Wait, no. I think I got some force power that lets me heal. Land 8. You can expand the use of your channel of force. Touch a beast or humanoid within 5 feet of you. The creature regain hit point equal to my guardian level plus my wisdom modifier.
Okay lah. Your guardian level 1. What's your wisdom modifier?
Wisdom modifier. Hold on. Wisdom mod is 3.
+3. So you only heal back 4 HP. But any creature, do you touch the worm to heal it?
No, I touched myself.
Oh, okay.
You touching yourself.
Yeah,
Okay.
it sounds wrong.
You heal back 4 HP then. Okay, Real Costa, what you do?
Okay, heal back 4 HP.
Real Costa.
Okay, that's 6 HP. 攞 force 嚟補血啊！
I wonder if Real can kill a worm though.
Apparently.
Real Costa, your turn.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna try to hit this worm.
有人買 force。喂，出咗嚟，你出去啊！
Roger like speaking in alien dialect. Okay, you miss.
Bonus action, I'm going to try to kick it.
Kicking in the face again. Oh, that's a hit. Damage? 6. Okay. 6 HP. Oh, the moment you kick it, it immediately runs straight down towards the sand. And then now R3, your turn.
R3 will dash and just sail 50 feet that way.
Okay, easily done. Okay, Aslin Rail, your turn.
Stealth again. And oh, finally.
Okay,
How much do
pass.
I walk?
30 feet.
Oh, okay, 30 feet. And here. And I'm basically going to be on. I'll just temporarily place myself here so that Rail can able to select his token. But I am,
All right.
but I
Yeah, you
am
can-
on the
oh,
same
yeah.
space as him.
Yeah, I forgot. I need to remove his token later because you guys will be clicking on his character.
Yeah. Which is why I basically stood here. But I am occupying the same space as he is.
Yeah, let me remove the access for all you guys. Okay, done. So you won't accidentally click on your seat.
Mhm.
Okay, Rail, your turn. You're basically safe.
Mhm.
You're actually here.
Mhm.
So you're actually on hard ground.
Okay. In that case, I'll go ahead and take the remainder out. You said I was safe already?
Mhm.
You said he's safe?
Yeah, he's safe. He can just move 30 feet normally.
Okay, so I'll go ahead and move the 30 feet out.
Right.
And I will wait for the others.
Okay, Anduin, your turn.
Okay, this time
You can
I.
dash. You can dash up to 60 feet and take a risk if you want to.
Okay, fine. 60 feet, huh? Wait. Hold
That's a
on.
risk. You're taking a risk
It's
because
a
it's
risk.
not on soft.
You're still in the
You
danger
can
zone.
take a risk.
It's all right. I'll try here. Okay, I'm going to roll for stealth. Let's see.
Okay, you pass.
Okay.
Now. Oh, crap. Worm's attack. You're just gonna roll directly for Trixa. Okay, Trixa's AC is quite high. As high as Rail, okay, nothing happens. All right, R3, your turn.
All right. R3 will just kind of use the rest of his movement to descend down over to there. Probably need to dash and just do a nice gentle touchdown on that rock.
Yes. Yeah, you notice that everybody's like either bruised or injured, but you're still okay.
Yeah, perfectly fine.
All right, Aslin Rail, your turn.
Okay, rolling for stealth. Oh, okay, good.
Pass.
And 30 feet again?
Yeah.
I'm basically out of the whole thing all the way until the very end.
Okay, Harushi and looks to all of you. Then she's dead and look. She touches your shoulder. She touches your chest, Aslin.
Mhm.
And then after that, then you got healed by 4 HP.
Okay.
Then she did the same for Real Costa. And touches you. You can feel the force energy flowing from her hand, and she touches you, and you heal back by 4 HP. Real Costa, and then Aslin and Anduin, she touches you, and then you heal back 4 HP, Anduin.
你好似冇興趣啊。
Anduin, and then you curse at her with your Cantonese language. And
I don't think he's with you.
yeah. Okay, Anduin, you heal back 4 HP.
Yeah, I did. That's why my HP becomes a 6.
Mhm.
Okay.
Was it originally 6 or what?
Oh no.
Man, that's the leftover. He lost
Oh.
from the previous attack. He only had 2 HP left.
Yeah.
Remember,
So
he got attacked twice.
I used the force heal to touch myself. Okay, that sounds wrong. Never mind.
Listen,
No,
I think maybe you should start like maybe thinking about what you say.
Yeah. Let me.
All right. Then Trixa and Arushi then actually walk forward. But the closer you walk, you can feel the power here getting stronger and stronger. Okay, everybody. Okay, only for sensitive characters. Roll for wisdom saving throw.
Alright.
Wisdom saving throw. Okay, here comes wisdom. Okay. Ooh.
Pass. Okay. R3 is just like boop beep boop beep boop beep.
Yeah,
What
I don't
are you doing?
care.
Why are they not walking forward? Beep boop beep boop beep boop.
Bunch of lamos.
Terrible.
Okay, Rail and Aslin is unable to move forward. Okay. Yeah, Rail. Wisdom saving throw, Rail, not charisma.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Or is
Thought I-
charisma your best?
Oh no, wisdom is my best.
Okay, then use wisdom.
There we
Okay,
go.
pass. Okay. Aslin. Oh, bathroom. Okay. All right, Anduin and Rail move further forward towards the front gate.
Okay. Front gate. Wait. How fast the? Oh, front gate.
Yeah, towards the front gate.
Whoa.
Okay.
How we get so fast and?
Now you're actually at the front gate itself. Aslin Rail can feel the darkness from within, but able to sense it. But Rail Costa, from within this chamber, you can feel something dark, twisted, unsure what it is. But this is something that you actually have to face. Aslin, have you rolled for wisdom saving throw?
Nah, I just came back from the bathroom, so let me roll for my wisdom save or charisma save.
Wisdom.
Okay.
No, you're unable to move forward to where you are, so you're actually moving very slow
Mm-hmm.
due to the overwhelming fear of the darkness starting, like coming from within the temple doors itself.
Mhm.
As you walk ever closer, you felt as if there's something like looking at you from within. Aslin Rail, you can feel the darkness, but Rail Costa, you can see the fear coming from Aslin's face. You can see him shivering. Darkness is like consuming him slowly. But as you turn to face Anduin instead, Rail Costa, you notice that he is unfazed due to whatever is inside. You see Anduin is just walking like do 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 do. What's going on, guys? But he doesn't feel anything. Anduin doesn't feel the darkness from within. He doesn't feel anything at all. Is this Jedi so strong in the will of the Force that he can withstood whatever's inside? You think to yourself, Rail Costa. But you look at Aslin Rail, you can roleplay with Aslin Rail Costa, and try to actually shrug off his fear. Otherwise, he will have disadvantage on all his rolls once he enters the temple. Even Anduin, you can talk to Aslin Rail also for him to be more confident in himself to face whatever darkness is inside. But Rail Costa, you first. You can roll for persuasion on him.
Rail?
Rail is quiet.
Sorry, my audio had cut out for a moment.
Yeah, because I want you to talk to Aslin Rail first. That's like telling him it's like that the fear within the temple itself is nothing to be feared of, but to be faced. So just talk to him because otherwise Aslin Rail will have disadvantage on all his rolls. So Rail Costa, what do you say to Aslin Rail?
If you're not going to move forward inside, you might as well go back home to the temple. Don't waste
Okay.
everybody's time here.
All right. Real Costa, roll for persuasion.
Persuasion.
Okay. Aslin Real, roll for wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
DC 15. Okay, you pass. Anduin, you notice that Aslin Rail, after receiving that talk from Rail Costa telling you you better get back that confidence or that strong will or go home. But you heard what Rail Costa said, Aslin Rail. What do you say to Rail Costa? You're no longer
Well,
scared of this darkness within.
I just simply say to him, I came here to brave the darkness, and so I must move on to brave it even further. I will not stop, nor will I retreat. And I just, move into basically here and telling him,
And
thank you for helping me.
then Trixa then looks, blah, 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 whatever you guys are talking about. Trixa looks to R3. So R3, what treasure we're going to find inside?
Probably something pricey.
Yeah. Let's sell that all off in Coruscant once we're done with this. Trixa just freaks out. Then Narushi just standing next to you, actually, R3, and then standing next to Anduin and Aslin Rail. And then she said, I can sense something evil inside. But we will all face it together, won't we? She speaks to everybody. Then for Aslin, one action to you.
I just simply tell the girl, of course, whatever's on the inside, all 6 of us here will face it together.
Okay. Anduin, one action to you.
Not much, but I'm like staring at the temple. I'm like just like the urge to just keep moving forward.
All right. Okay, the dark side calls for you, Anduin. R3, what do you say to Anduin and Arushi?
R3 takes out a little robot hand, gives the little girl a pat, and then turns around and starts pushing past Anduin.
All right. And Real Costa, what do you say to the rest of the party and Arushi?
Make sure to stay together. Don't stray too far apart.
Okay.
And as everyone's moving forward, he's going to kind of take a deep breath, see that small bit of darkness, and he will try to quell it. And he's going to use the seethe power and get back some of his health from earlier.
Okay. All right. 6 healing. You heal yourself after you said that to everybody. And then Trixa said, all right, let's brave whatever's inside together. Yeah, Arushi then followed R3. I'll follow the droid. And then you face the pillars itself, the rocks around you. You can see the creatures or birds such as standing on the side of the temples are looking at you and gawking. Gah, gah, aho, aho, gah. As you all entered through this temple, waiting for what's inside. Until the next session. And to be continued.
Hey.
Nice.
Okay.